What up, man? This Town to Town News, man. I got a big one right here, man. I got my guy in the building, man.
For sure.
Take Capone 600. What up, my guy? What's happening?
What's going on, man? Just tapping in, man. Just, checking in, bro. Locking in with my boys.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So, I want to kick it off by asking you this, man. Where you originally from, man?
Well, the projects, I'm from 4429, you know what I'm saying? The projects, Robert Taylor buildings, the low end. That's why I got so many low end ties, but as far as my hood, I'm from 600 originally. Yeah, for sure.
All the way?
All the way, since day one, when it got created.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was it before the 600 though, like?
In my area?
Yeah, growing up.
Man, it was, before the gangs, because I actually predate all that too. Like I was in my hood before my hood became gangs, like before Front Street and before 600, before we, even was Wick City or any of that, I was in my hood. So, it was, what's so crazy? Things really be similar. It just become more intense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever been a shorty, you made your own little gang, a clique, y'all was probably Get Money Boys or something, just little shit, something to claim when you in high school, or not when you in 6th or 7th or 4th or 5th grade, something you in your little circle, y'all probably just ain't even doing nothing, probably just little dudes who like to get fly, but y'all on click, bro, because one thing I noticed, you always gonna have haters and people that, it's the same shit, like, so we, as shorties, you always have people or girls you like and people, dudes you don't and all that, so growing up, we always had little cliques and all that type of stuff. So when the street thing came in the play, I looked at it like, damn. It's kind of like we've been doing, just adding, shooting and killing and beefing. You know what I'm saying? It was shit like that. But as a shorty, as outside of just hanging with guys, it was different because you could just do a lot more. It was a lot more freedom just to run around and, stand on corners and, a lot of things that we took for granted, folks.
Was you into sports back then?
I was. You know what I'm saying? I used to play sports. I played football, but yeah. I played for my school. You know what I'm saying? I played for my park. My bad. I'm from Washington Park. King Drive is in Washington Park. I played for the Washington Park Redskins. You know what I'm saying? And I used to go and be able to practice and play football games against other parks, and I used to be a regular kid.
So basically, it really that's how really the competitiveness started there with the cliques, like through sports and
because I remember just even not liking other football teams. Like my football team, we hated Ogden Park. Like we used to know every year we hate Ogden. We hate Ogden football team. We hate their park district. We hate everything about them. We hate 1 through 53 if they got 53 people on their team. We hated their coaches. We hated everything about them. It was like us versus them. Like, we hated them dudes. They was our ops, bro. And it was just football shit. Right. So it's like, it definitely, you don't even realize at that point, but it's breeding you to, you getting these type of things from different places in your life. So that's definitely a good connection to make on because you really don't know where that competitiveness really be coming from till you think about things like that. Man, I ain't never liked dude when I was 13, 10 years old. You I did have some ops back in the day. We wasn't shooting and killing, but I ain't like Buddy them,
So with all that formulating, you already had it. It was just wasn't no titleism in it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so, at what point did the title come? That you just became part of the organization.
That shit always happened about 6th, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? You be like,
who brought it to you, or was it just
growing up?
Did one individual, one of the guys, just bring it to you, or was it just no, all you little niggas, look, check it out. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, so it's a difference. One nigga came to me about being 600, but as far as the BD faction of it, I grew up in that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even I was just a main target. Everybody in my age range, once we was already claiming BD before we was claiming gangs. That is the game, but before we was claiming our actual hoods, all us group, because we all grew up in this area. This where the Calumet building from. Every shorty over here that get of age, even as me as a 10-year-old boy, I got homies and cousins that's older. I already know my time coming. You know what I'm saying? My time coming. This guys, ahead of me. I'm being breaded for this shit, bro. You know, you get to realizing when you get to a certain age, like, man, you being breaded to be from over here.
Fact.
So I'm at a certain point, you know, you getting part of all the, now it's the gang part and it's the, you know, you got to come home, you got to get blessed in. All those type of things get to coming into play at like 6th, 7th grade.
Right. Okay. Now the 600 factory of it. Who was I just heard you say one individual came to you.
Yeah, it was Lil Boo. Lil Boo made 600. Him and D Thing, and you know when they created it, they needed 8 shorties. You know what I'm saying? And they was recruiting guys. So I'm like a first generation recruit. You know what I'm saying? Like day one member. You know what I'm saying? So he came to me and, you know, like I say, we already all be hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like all the guys, before you claim the gangs, before, if you really from over here, you probably knew these dudes before you was actually a part of the conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? When you was just an innocent shorty, they watching you grow up and seeing you how you through the hood. So these, like, we already all know each other. How it came, he like, man, you ready to get with this shit? You know what I'm saying? The Buka like, and he asking you ready to get with this 600 shit? I'm like, hell yeah, bro. Like, I'm with this shit. Like, I'm already feeling like I'm with this shit, bro. It's just like we said, I wasn't put down yet, but then I got put down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up. I'm
feeling
that. So, okay, I'm gonna ask you this. As far as the 600 wise, I'm gonna keep it right here for a minute. Now, did E-Day put 600 on the map as far as drill wise, or was it Lil Boo and D Thing that put 600 on?
I mean, if you talking about the drill culture as far as music, yes, that's him all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all understand the role that he you know, the role he played in like making 600 what it is globally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you talking about the drill scene, music, rap scene wise, definitely E-Day, he probably can hold that 100% of his own, because all of us relished after he came in and did everything he did. Rondo, me, LA, C-Day, we all relished after he put his groundwork in. So as far as being 600 to the world, team 600, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean, like, the view, make 600 globally.
Yeah, that's E-Day for sure.
Okay.
That's E-Day for sure.
Yeah. Because I heard you saying about Lil Boo and D Thing on how they just got all the shorties and made all the pounds.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like it's you know, they trained us and developed us. You know what I'm saying? And they had their hands on how we are as people. E-Day is one of the big guys too, so I don't want to make it seem like E-Day wasn't a part of like us coming up, because he was always a part of us coming up. You know what I'm saying? But certain Folding, the guys who I'm talking about, E-Day was a big homie back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys that I looked up to was like his little bros. Like, you know what I'm saying? D-Thing and Lil Boo is younger than him. You know what I'm saying? It's like an age group in between me and E-Day.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So my big bros is still his little bros. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he always had a role in like how we grew up and what we was doing for. It's just that when it was time, like it was my big homies, bro. Well, my big brothers, I ain't gonna call them big homies because we stood next to each other. They ain't standing in front of me, even though they led. You know what I'm saying? We was all equal, but like when they came, they was young. They was so young that they really couldn't be what Foden was. Like, you know, D-Thing got big brothers from our hood. Like, he was like too young to hang with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, D-Thing big brothers all in their mid-30s. D-Thing would probably be 39. So his big brothers, you know, as you young, these 2-3 years, that shit actually do make a lot. Or them 4-5 years, like when you 15 and I'm 15 and you 10, no, we can't, you know. Or when I'm 20 and you 15, it kind of like we could coexist, but you can't be what we is. It's the age difference of love. Right. So what D-Thing and Lil Boo did was like they basically took the way from them. Y'all already got y'all way. I see how y'all do it. Y'all got y'all had us. You know what I'm saying? That's Lil Bro them. But now it's time for us to do our own thing. We gonna establish this 600 business, and that's what happened. And E-Day, we started turning up, and everybody just said, fuck it, instead of trying to claim different shit, or, you know, some of them being Brick City, confusing people, because it is other hoods that's in my hood. Our hood, 600 is just like what everybody come and just say. It's actually 3-4, it's Rock Stars, it's Gunline, this is Brick City, you know, like, different conglomerates that my big homies tricking them used to claim when they was our age or when they was younger than us, and you know that's how it is. So they laid the groundwork for us to be global, for them put the groundwork in for us to be respected in the streets, because we was a new crew. Like we wasn't O Block. Even before O got killed, they was already Wick City. You know what I'm saying? Like it was Lemron, even before they was 300 or DTLR, they was always Lemron. Like we these is gangs, and we knew about before we was established. You know what I'm saying? So when you come in and you on the new, you gotta have guys like D-Thang and Lil Boo to like make niggas respect this shit. Nigga, we not a little clique, a little crew. No, nigga, this us. This right. The gang. Like this right. Not to be confused with nothing else. Boy, on photo, we here to stay. You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
So in your words, like when did the separation come about in 600? Like where did it start at? What that you seen from your very own eyes by you being there all the time?
I think what happened was for the separation between, because like I feel like, bro, people look at 600 like we the first crew of niggas to separate because we the first ones to put it on wax. Like we put it on wax. We showed our frustrations with each other on Twitter, on the gram, vocally. We just showed it for like. I really think the first, like, but as far as like when shit started separating, bro, it's probably around the time like when Sosa got robbed. Like when Sosa got robbed, for everybody just felt like they can just do certain shit for themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so talk about that. What
we really didn't with that situation, bro. Like before that, we didn't have too much me versus my homie violence. Like we didn't have that rotating in our space. For we didn't have examples. Yeah, we didn't. Exactly. We didn't have examples of that growing up. We didn't have 50 examples. We didn't even have a term for it. Like back though now it's like a term for doing that type of shit, bro. We didn't even have a term. We was still calling it what it was. Like, oh man, they did what they did. You know, like, so when a nigga see shit like that, bro, and you see motherfuckers basically get away with it to a degree, it's like, you know, motherfuckers just start feeling like we don't gotta be a whole no more. We can be a crew and we can have certain niggas, folk. When you start having cliques in the gang, folk, like circles, oh man, if they get 4 or 5 man squad, they're 8 or 9 men. Like these is, you can't even go and ask a 600 nigga or an O Block nigga like about just another 600 or O Block nigga, depending on who you asking that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ask a certain nigga about Sosa after they did that shit, folk. You ask certain niggas about Sosa. You ain't go off everybody where a couple months ago you could have asked anybody about him. But
yeah, I'm just letting go.
Like it was like, you know, it's things that, you know, like a motherfucker just, we didn't have those examples, folks. So it's like when a motherfucker seeing it, they see it, they could believe it, folks. Yeah. So a motherfucker see certain niggas make certain acts against a nigga like him and they get away with it and they look like niggas. It's shit like that seep in, folks. That's why you look up, and since shit like that been going on, folks, it's just always been some type of trickle effect. I don't even really like feel like my hood. We did it, folks. Like this is why we be sometimes we got a group chat, all us, we be talking and shit. Like we regret a lot of ways we did it, folks. Cause one thing you don't know is when you the first to do it, folks. Like we was the first to act like that amongst each other, like over social media. Like everybody reference our fallout. Because they remember seeing that like that. They remember like us at each other's throat all the time, folks. And they always feel like that was something that, you know, we did. But I promise you, bro, like once niggas started seeing, it was other things too that just like outside of that shit with Sosa that didn't get publicized.
So what did Sosa do? Because I know, I'm asking it like this because Sosa was over there, he family. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So somehow had to happen for them to put the light on them to even feel like it's okay to rob him.
Yeah.
So what happened? What Sosa do to make that come upon itself?
The explanation, because you really don't have no explanation for doing this type of shit. But the explanation for them was trying to say was basically like they came to him about bonding out 5. They came to him about bonding out one of the guys, and Sosa was like, you know, he not spending them, but he just telling them like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We gon'. You know, Trey Fab was a nigga from O Block. He was fighting a charge. He had bond. I think his bond was like $10K, $7,500 or something they was trying to get from So. And Sosa had been, I guess, to them, spending them about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever bond money or whatever they was gonna do for they wanted from Sosa. They felt like Sosa was spinning them. So they felt like they gave him enough time to act on what the situation or whatever. And then once they felt like he was just gonna keep spinning them or lying to him, they felt like they had enough time where they felt like they had enough aggression built up from the situation to just act. You know, that's why they started taking shit, and they was talking to, like, they was trying to take enough shit from them to go get 5 out with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was trying to take shit into their own hands since they felt like they rich homie who got the means to do it ain't doing it. So they thought they was doing something right being loyal to another nigga from their block. You know what I'm saying? And they took out an act of violence on a nigga from their block to do it.
And that's what caused really.
And that's what caused that from that point on, folk. And it's like I don't want to blame that situation, folk. But me seeing it, bro. Like these niggas I hung with, like right. I'm hanging with Capo coming to get me every day, taking me up north, folk. Like I'm going to phone them cribs, folk. Like I'm seeing like how this shit. I'm getting this shit from the horse's mouth, folk. Like phone them. I'm with phone them every day. Like you know what I'm saying. So. I'm just like, I'm getting this shit and I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, it created a divide. It just did, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it created a divide for niggas who felt like Sosa was in the right. And if you felt like Foden was in the right, you went with Foden. You know what I'm saying? That was the first divide I remember happening. Everybody was together. Then when that happened, it was like if you took Sosa side or you took Tottenham side. You know what I'm saying? Now you got niggas picking and choosing sides. We wasn't sides at first. We all the same shit.
Right. Now
when this shit happened, it's like, oh, all right, it's a side. It's sides to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's sides. You got to go to this side of this one. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing I remember about everything, folks. And from there, it's like niggas was just like, shit, oh, I can get away with shit like that. I could do that. And you know, niggas already, some shit, bro, niggas already be want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas be just needing something to spark plug what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas probably been wanting to commit treason or go against niggas, or backdoor niggas probably been wanting something a nigga had, but didn't want to be the first nigga to do some dumb shit to his own niggas. So when niggas see, they made that move, shit, that's what we doing now. Like, we can make, I ain't gonna be the first nigga to do some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so niggas take that and you just see all the type of shit. It's like a trickle effect, a domino effect. It's some start, some, and this like it go from there.
So I'm gonna keep it like that too. I'm gonna ask you this, like, since it was like you seen the separation, you just seen. Mm-hmm. Now around that time, or was this before? I heard you talking about when your sister had caught a case, mm-hmm. and you know, niggas left poles in the car, didn't take their weight, didn't help out, didn't do nothing, just was on fuckery the whole move. Right. Was this before this? Was this also around the time of
Well, it was all around, I guess you could say it was around the aftermath of the time. The shit with Sosa happened probably like 2013. And that shit with my sister happened in 2014. So yeah. This around all the time where all this type of, you know, these things.
So you just seeing all type of shit.
It's just so many things, bro, I'm seeing unfold. Like, even with my sister, like I tell niggas, like I said in the DJU interview, bro, like, this not just Tay's sister, bro. Like, my sister got her own name in this shit. Like, she don't have to be my sister, bro. Like, that's Mena. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, whatever a nigga supposed to did, they supposed to did right by her because that's her. Not even because that's just my sister. That make her being my sister make it even worse. But even if that wasn't my sister, folks, this is a person like who really from over here, and this is her some shit that involved her boyfriend. Like, I remember Troy being on the phone with Vaughn, like, "Folks, you let your girl go down for some shit, bro. You don't let your bitch go down for nothing. I don't give a fuck what's going on." You know what I'm saying? Like, Troy telling, and Troy know fuck Mena. He telling her, like, "Bro, you don't, this ain't like, we do this shit, folks." Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't letting my girl go down for shit. I ain't gonna lie to nothing. And she the only one really gonna face some shit. You know what I'm saying? Folks end up that case never bothered the rest of the niggas on that case. Folks, Vaughn end up beating his body and that case never came back up and affected him. My sister did 18 months on the ban and 6 more months in prison after doing 2 months in jail, folks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
got a record off top.
Man, my sister can't get apartments and her name can't go to certain countries and all type of shit because motherfucker ain't hold it down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm glad you brought that up because it's like it's just always things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like I said, it's around all that time. You know what I'm saying? So it's things that's trickling and happening for, and you seeing niggas shit that niggas would have felt with a bogus as hell a year or two ago. They feel like I could probably pull that off now, folks. Like, cause I like that situation with my sister. It was just a whole extensive. That shit dragged her, folks. She was on house arrest with movement, folks, for a year and a half. And imagine you missed 2 summers, folks. She got locked up one summer because she got locked up in August or July. I think it was July. So she did miss that whole summer, came home and was on a ban, missed basically the whole next summer because they giving her movement. But who the fuck want to keep going in the crib from, like, bro, when you this summer, it's busting, motherfucker trying to be out here. She a girl, she trying to, imagine you trying to put on some shit, show a little leg and shit, and you got a fat ass band on. Like, you don't even, like, for a motherfucker who don't, every time you come out, it's questions, it's side eyes, it's this and that. Motherfuckers making up stories about how my sister, you just look at the charges, 2 guns, aggravated discharge. It just make my sister look like she out here chasing motherfuckers down. You know what I'm saying? So my sister went through a lot for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just those type of things, bro, that started trickling down once that.
So by you seeing all that, like, and it's rectifying in your brain, like, man, these real niggas ain't doing real nigga shit in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a part of the time when you start realizing that?
Yeah, like, bro, I just realized that it didn't matter. Like, if you grew up with a motherfucker, they don't, like, you know, like I say, bro, I feel like when you be at a certain age, we all be at that, like, you say, for instance, you come in the streets and you a 14, 15-year-old shorty. All your homies, you probably still going to school with them, seeing them all the time. Y'all romanticizing this shit. Like, you know, like, y'all been street niggas for. Y'all street niggas for. Like, you know that age for. You come in this shit, you love all the niggas you hang with. Y'all ain't did shit, born to each other yet. Y'all go to school together, so you definitely seeing these niggas 5 times a week, bare minimum. Like, and on top of that, folk, like it's, y'all love each other. Like I said, it's the beginning, folk. Y'all ain't nobody fucked nobody girl yet. Ain't nobody did nothing shiesty to a nigga, folk. So all you do is hate the niggas you in tour with. You love your niggas, folk. You hate any nigga trying to play with your niggas, folk. Like, you romanticize this shit. Then when you get to about 18, 19, folk, shit you get to seeing, like,
hold on.
Alright, okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't really love niggas unconditionally, folk. Like, you can't just be out here, oh, this is my nigga, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or that's my girl. You can't just love people unconditionally, gang. So I feel like I said, it's growth, folk. Like, y'all older than me, folk. Like, y'all done went through this shit. Like, I told a motherfucker this on one of my lives, man. They was just like, man, bro, like, I was telling the motherfucker, like, speaking about football. You know, I'm a big football guy. I watch football, and a lot of people that's historians of football, they don't like all these rule changes that's happening in football every year because they feel like it make their game that they grew up 30, 40 years watching, it make it look different. So when I'm looking at the shit, I feel like it's the same way with everything else in life, folks. Like, people that see, like, you see 600, you going off videos from 2012 when we was all in this together, hugged up on each other and shit, and then you look at the state of this shit now, you thinking like, oh man, I wish that didn't happen. But bro, if you go, we was already friends with each other, folks, since 2000, before that. You know what I'm saying? That was 10, 12 years ago. We was already homies before that. So if you tell me 15 years later, most of these niggas that I'm around right now I'm not gonna fuck with, folk, that's probably how life go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sound crazy,
right. No, that's real.
But that's probably, if you look up and think about your life, folk, or any nigga you know that played this role, folk, and played this street shit, they gonna tell you if rather it was death, jail, or everybody ain't on the same page, bro. This shit not forever, folks.
You know what? I was finna ask you a question, but you just basically gave me the definition.
Yeah, like, bro, this shit we make a mistake, folk, thinking that this shit is forever, folks.
Like, you know, doing all the turmoil and all that. Like,
yeah.
What was the time that your close homie that it really did hurt you? Like a rumor or whatever, like somebody that you seen that you know, like, nigga, we sock brothers, nigga.
Yeah.
We hoodie brothers, like, yeah. Nigga, what? Like,
no, bro, all that shit, it hurt when you going through it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like you at the time, like, I'm telling you this shit right now, bro, in hindsight. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I was able to look back and, you know, really dissect everything, folk. But at that time, it really hurt. Like, when you all sandbox niggas, folk, like, it be hurting coming from any nigga. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I say, when you realize, like, bro, at one point in time, like I say, we publicized so much shit, it made it look like we was the only hood going through it. But I got other hoods that I'm tied in with, right? Like, I remember, like, just to even not speak on, like, other hoods, but just the state of, like, another hood that I fuck with is in Welch World. Like, a lot of people from that hood, for how we grew up, like, we all locked in, for like, I've been knowing Tay since before Welch died. Like, for the name they put this shit, that was my big brother before Welch got killed. Welch was my big brother. You know what I'm saying? So I see folks them, they in a circle. All these niggas that was this close to Welch hate each other right now. Like, you don't like a lot of shit, bro, that, and it's like you could easily be like, oh man, they started doing this and that. Or you can just contribute this shit to just life, folks. Like, some niggas, bro, you see Tay right now, folks, Tay, if Tay was still the same old knucklehead that was chasing a certain life, for a lot of niggas are probably, that he lost, will probably be fucking with him, bro. But when you on a different mindset, like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, on some other shit. So some niggas that was probably fucking with him because of how gangsta and rambunctious he is, now they probably falling back, or he falling back from them. Fact. Because he growing, and I can't grow with niggas like you with me, you know what I'm saying? Or I can't grow with a nigga like you holding me back. So now you look up certain niggas that bro grew in this shit with, he probably ain't with no more. Do that mean that we snaked out, or we bogus, or we, no. Like, bro, I be fucking with them from the O. Like, you can't just go to every O block nigga, for O block niggas have killed other O block niggas, bro. Like, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is shit that we, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit on camera, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, apparently it ain't all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's shit that me and my block ain't never did, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if you take it there with another nigga, bro, that's from your block, if you take it to that point, you already don't have that love for him, bro. Like, certain niggas, bro, you get into it with your homie, bro, huh, man, if you got a pipe, hold this pipe. What up, bitch ass nigga? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not murking my homie, folks. Like, I'm not, unless it's already that type of, it gotta be that type of shit in the air already, folks. Like, you see, motherfucker already knew they could have did that, and they got they homies that still with them supporting it. Like, shit, he did what he had to do, him and his crew. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that's why I say it's crews and cliques.
Okay, and speaking on how you were saying cliques be nailing each other and all that. Rest in peace, Big Deal, man. How you feel about that whole situation with, you know, just speaking on that right there, man, like how that was like inside.
It just proved my point. You know what I'm saying? About how times have changed, bro. Like 10 years ago, that was like some shit that was like, it had to be some drastic, you know what I'm saying, to happen like that. And now, these days, we got so many examples of that type of shit, gang on gang, circle on circle. Like, that's a circle on circle thing. That's not even a gang on, or even in the midst. That's like, okay, we the same gang, but we got different circles. No, that was the same gang, same circle. Like, we together same here, family. You know, like, so it's like, bro, it just show me I don't be tweaking. Cause I try to learn from all this shit, bro. Like, I don't never try to, situations like that, I always try to learn, you know what I'm saying? Because anything that happened, for, just try to find some type of shit you can take away from it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not have, that was something where I put in my memory bank, like, man, like, this is the times we in, because niggas will do that, you know what I'm saying, bro? I feel like, bro, guns, folk, is just so, that's the last place, like, because I was a shooter, folk, like, I'm out to live this shit, bro. Don't take it to that point, bro, if it don't, like, if you ain't ready, like, I don't give a fuck if you trying to scare a nigga, bro, don't up this pipe. No. If you not trying to, folk, like, don't even take it to that, folk. Don't take it there, folk, like, that ain't even on my, I didn't argue for, like, I used to chastise some of my homies. Like, it was almost my role to bump heads with some of my niggas, folks. Like, because some niggas used to be doing goofy shit, and, like, you having certain roles in your hood, but being an enforcer, like, your big guys expect you to hold shit down when certain shit get done. Like, for them do goofy shit on the block, the big guys come hollering at me and see they like, ooh, yeah, for like, so we, it was certain shit I used to have to G-check my own homies. So I understood, bro, like, how you can straight, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You can discipline your people, folk, without taking it there. Like, we used to get violated, folk. Like, 2 minutes, no cover up. You dropping guns, dropping pipes, up in a pipe on your like, bro. Even playing with guns, folk, in a non-serious fashion, folk, used to get us in trouble as a shorty. Like that shit was a no-no. Like you doing all this goofy ass shit, bro. Yeah, we gonna come see you about that. So how I be looking at it with that shit, folk, I just don't be. I be remembering like, y'all, these niggas will kill you. So now, bro, sometimes it have me acting crazy with my own homies, like personally. Like, I don't want to argue with my own nigga, because now how this shit work now, I don't know if you gonna show me the same respect as a homie if we get loud with each other. You might, what? And some niggas, bro, they know how you coming, and they feel like if they argue with you, they got to, because everybody see what's going on now, folks. We all understand this shit is different, folks. So, we know that everybody see the state that we in, folks. Like, other niggas know that this shit not the same. So your homie that probably would have gave you the respect to argue with you 10 years ago when y'all was 15 and you ain't killed all them niggas or you ain't shot dude and robbed them niggas. Now you argue with a nigga. If you feel like this nigga got a couple B's on his belt or something, like, you don't know how to argue with him no more. Like, it's a different time, bro. You a different nigga, folks. This a different area. This a different everything. So some niggas in their mind, I'm arguing with my own homie. They feel like they gotta kill their own homie because they know how he coming. They don't want folk up pipe on them and toss them down. So now they get into a heated argument. He clapping at his homie because he in fear of getting fucked over, folks. So it's just like when I seen that shit happen between them, I'm like, yeah. First of all, I knew, I'm like, it ain't just our side tweaking or it ain't just the BDs, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody doing this, bro. We got examples from our side and theirs, gang on gang crime. And it's just like, if you stupid and you don't take these type of things into consideration, gang, it could be you and your niggas next.
Man, and I see, man, like, that's real shit too, man.
Mm-hmm.
I see how you grounded, you real grounded in your area and in your history and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And from 600, like, who you still close with, like, who you just can't, did it minimize to like damn near zero, or you could just still like call a motherfucker genuinely?
Bro, I'm about to go outside with my hood tonight. We finna go to the club. So like me and my hood, before I been one of them niggas, one of the myths of all this shit was that I was, like, people probably seen me argue with 3-4 niggas that they think official or that they respect for my block, and they try to make it seem like those guys was speaking for the gang. Niggas was never speak, like, nobody bro, my hood not gonna go against me, bro. Not in totality. I did too much. I laid down too much groundwork in my own. I'm about to go out with my hood tonight. We gonna go celebrate, me and folk in my whole block. Like, this shit that I've been doing with my hood this whole time, bro. Going to the club, doing shit. The thing with it is, bro, it's like shit be having to be because I did everything that I did with my hood, folk, not at this big age, shit just gotta have a purpose behind it, folk. Like, niggas from my hood, and then I really from my hood, so I don't be trying to, when I'm on the phone with folk anymore, when I'm doing these things, I'm not, bro, I talk to niggas from the old, the 6, the THF, bro, I'm a real member.
Right.
To the point where I don't be feeling like showcasing when I'm doing real member shit. Like, I don't be having a proof point. I never felt like I was an outcast and none of that. I was always me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always being close with my niggas, bro. It just at this big age, as me having a son, even as my niggas having kids, folks, like the niggas our age, bro. Like me and him thing, bro, always sit and talk like about life, folks. Cause me and him, we respect each other gangster, folks. We know we stood side by side, 10 toes in this shit when niggas was scared to come outside. And there's not that many niggas left like that. So me and him, and a couple more niggas from my block, folk, we talk and we keep in touch, folk, because we done did everything to the point where we comfortable as parents, fathers, working, like, doing the adult shit now. We not adults chasing kids shit, bro. Like, we not trying to be on the block every day being seen, because we did that. Me and M thing and the niggas I be with, talking to, folk, we literally the faces of our hood. It always been like that. Like, we sit back and talk, man, bro, it's no point in time me and folks will get on the phone and talk about we was bitches. Or we was just like, knock them niggas, folks. Like, since day one, we was those guys, folks. So we at this age now, I'm talking about that shit was 13 years ago. That was 14 years ago. We doing this shit over half of our life, gang. So
how your relationship is with the other drill rappers from 600, like Breezy and Emo?
Like, they cool. For them, we, like, like, bro, it's all love with my hood right now, folks. Like, I done seen Breezy. twice. Like in my hood, we didn't, like it ain't gotta be for the gram for the neck, cause we already from the same block. But with this shit, we didn't already came and did what we did, folks. Like Memo, we ain't got no smoke, boy. Like it's just we all from the same block. So I know we did do a lot of goofy shit on the net negatively. So I guess people do want to see us positively rotate, you know what I'm saying? But how we be looking at it is shit, we just be, we know what we know, and we rock with each other, folks. It's nothing like how we look at it now, folks, is because of everything is now, folks. We got so many other hoods that will in this day and age, you just have so many niggas you grew up with from other blocks that's y'all into it with now, or y'all ain't hanging or fucking with each other the same. You know what I'm saying? So try to keep the shit with you and your neighborhood, folk, is like you say, for instance, folk, O Block and 600 might be having some shit going on under the act, or 600 or O Block and another hood that we clicked up with, like. So niggas will look at it like, all right, we didn't spend so much time and there's so many other things with outsiders going on, folk. We can't put all this energy into being into it with each other. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna be into a nigga that came up with me, folk, when I got niggas from other blocks that might be hating on me, trying to kill me. Like, I gotta get this effort to the outsiders, folk. Cause that's how I look at this shit. Like, it's real haters that's trying to come and get in the mix with this shit, folk. We gotta apply that. If I spend that much time trying to act like I want to kill a nigga who got 600 behind his name, folks, like that ain't plausible, folks. You gotta come.
I like how you elaborate. I like how you break it down, elaborate. Not to cut you off.
Yeah,
like
bro.
But I want to ask you this because it's kind of like similar. I want to just get your insight.
Mm-hmm.
Like I seen on FYBJ Man on the whoops. I seen FYBJ. I mean FBG Young on that. FBG Butter. Mm-hmm. Now they been having words back and forth, you know, this and that.
Right.
They situation, you feel like how y'all situation was, just an in-house family, not really nothing, still all love. I'm not asking you this. I know you probably don't know both of them personally. Like,
no, I know them. I see what they got going on, and I feel like I really can't judge how serious it is because I don't know. Cause I know Butter, folks. Like I know him. He a tweaker, so he takes shit like I can't really say he like. And then you gotta understand, there's some intellectual minds working in the midst of shit, folks. Like I don't really understand how much they are really putting into the like, bro. When we're in my hood, like. Bro, you gotta understand, man. Like, you will kill another man, bro. Like, all that, it eventually leads to a point. Like, one of the reasons why me and my hood kind of like, because all that shit be funny, folk, until a motherfucker about to really kill a nigga, folk. Mm-hmm. Then a nigga gotta be like, bro, y'all really want to force a nigga hand on BD? I'll be a nigga worst enemy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain shit, bro, a nigga, like, it's certain reasons I ain't gonna speak on why niggas took a chill pill. Like to say you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what they situation is. For I don't know, but I know, like, some niggas will argue with you, man, and plan on never running into you. So this is why I try not to entertain a lot of shit on social media, because a lot of people, bro, do that. Like, you don't. Yeah. I just told a nigga this shit yesterday, like. Bro, that is a mental illness. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. You sit up, you talk about a man like you ready to die behind anything you saying about him, but you don't plan on getting. This is not even just today's situation, just for me speaking from experience, bro. Because I done ran into niggas who sat up and said all type of shit about me and tried to shake my hand. Or tried to just, like, they didn't understand how serious, like, you think you gonna, like, what?
Especially on certain rooms.
Yeah, like, the math ain't mathing. On BDU, like... Yeah. Yeah. Man, bro, I remember seeing a nigga from my hood, folk, and it wasn't even like we got into it over that. It was another situation, folk, that me and him personally had, and he was in a county woofing about this shit. Bro, I seen this man on his birthday, folk. I'm in the car, just pouring up drink. I'm pouring up a drink. One of my leaders rolled out the car. So I bail out the car. I got pipe on me, man. I bail out the car. I got pipe on me. I see 2-3 niggas come out the liquor store that we was parked in front of because my homie was in the liquor store grabbing something. I'm in the back seat of his shit pouring up. One of my pops rolled up under the car. Cause I already bounced out the car with my pipe. So I see these 3 niggas coming out and it's 3 of my homies from my hood. And I'm just like, okay, 2 of them, like I said, bro, I always jammed with my niggas, folks. One of them, me and him had a situation. So I see him and I'm like, he tried to like, and I dapped up for them. And when he tried to reach for my hand, I went in my pocket and reached for my gun. Fuck is you trying to shake my hand for on Lil Boo? Because you not finna leave here. I just seen Tay, he went on shit for it. That's the type of shit you not gonna leave from. I don't know when I'm gonna see you again. So on BD White Hill right now, I'm about to tweak on your top on my son so we could eradicate. You ain't finna go nowhere. Folks them finna see me get like exert this energy towards you. So if you start lying, they can pull you up like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You bogus as hell. Tay was finna pop you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't on no tough shit or nothing, but on JMane, you play, you lay. Now you still trying to take my hand out of winning my pocket for my 40? I get the fuck out of my face on BD. You wanna shake my hand now? We can. On BD, but I'm just gonna show you in front of niggas that think you somebody. You not nobody.
In the raw.
You know what I'm saying? In the raw, on gang. And I ain't heard nothing, a peep out of his ass since. Nothing.
That stopped that shit. That stopped a lot of bullshit rumors too. And I'm reason why I say that because it be a lot of bullshit rumors, man. Like, all right, how you feel about back on, you know what I'm saying, Young and the Butter situation? You know what I'm saying? He had once said that, you know, he was a rat.
Right.
But then when FYB JMane asked him who he get locked up, who he rat on, who went to jail for,
right,
he was like, well, he ain't rat, he lied.
Right.
So off that right there, that narrative, you already saying he ratting.
Yeah.
But then you reroute and say, well, he ain't rat, he lied.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I just be keeping my opinions to myself, folks. Because, like, you know, like, even when y'all ask me, should I give y'all opinions, folks? But, like, a lot of shit, bro, don't, like, my mama told me something, bro, like, and I had to learn this. I don't want people all to call me, you used to diss people and all this. But if you don't really got shit to say, sometime, bro, I respected a lot of niggas, folks, because they didn't say shit. Like, some niggas, bro, if you don't know what you know, you don't got to say nothing. You don't have to voice what you think or how you feel if you don't feel like you 100% know what you know. You know what I'm saying? So when guys take that leap and they say what they say, and this, like I said, it's not just pertaining they situation, folks. This is more like period, like life, like when you in a broader scale, folks. Like, because like when you got 2 niggas, bro, when you got a nigga saying something about you, bro, a lot of niggas gonna crash, whether he a rat or not. He gonna, like, a nigga gonna crash, bro. So when I be telling niggas, like, you say for instance, me and you, right? I know you, you know me, folks. You disrespect me, folks, or I disrespect you, folks. When I disrespect you, folks, I can't be mad at whatever response that you have, folks. That's like when people do goofy shit and they be like, oh, he took it too far. Why the fuck you play with him? Like, you can't play with nobody and then say they took it too far, folks. So, like, when I be seeing certain shit happen, I just be like, all right, okay. Any nigga talking negative on any nigga, just make sure whenever that nigga see you, folks, have that be, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to make it like he tweaking or he, you know, because, bro, one thing I know about Shorty, he gonna beat a motherfucker ass, bro. Like, he gonna tweak on him. And that's not saying that Young right or wrong for saying what he said, but it's like you just gotta be ready to back up what you say, folks. Like, because don't be mad at, oh, you wanna fight me, you wanna do this and that, cause you, no, gang, you should have just never said nothing, folks. Like, if I'd have blasted my homie that day, just chill on BD. You don't have to play with me, folks, because you know who I am. You know what I do. So you gonna make me hurt you, and then they gonna be trying to act like I took it too far. On BD, just leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. I don't want to even with me, bro. I don't say shit about nigga. I could go on ops all day, folks. I ain't no op ever did shit to me, bro. And I swear to God, that's my right hand up to God, bro. Never did nothing to me, bro. Like, and I take that shit pridefully, bro. Like, they ain't never did nothing to me. I can get up and call niggas bitches. I can say I did this and that and treated this and that nigga, but why is I'm enticing other grown men, folks? This shit, what's understood don't gotta be explained, folks. And when I'm sitting somewhere on my high horse, probably don't even gotta be in a rack, don't even gotta live this life every day, all day. There's niggas out here, folks, that's gonna jump through a window in this shit, folks. So you keep playing, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, like, I like, bro, some of the niggas, folk, that made a way for themselves be holding on to a lot of negative, goofy shit, folk, when we privileged niggas, folk. Like, I'm a privileged nigga. For I told my bitch this, like, the reason I wake up, don't gotta work for no nigga, don't gotta maneuver and do certain shit, bro. This is a privilege to live this life. I be on my game making money.
Blessing,
and not even getting paid off the game. I'm getting paid off the game and I'm making other money while I'm playing the game. Like, this shit is a blessing, gang. We sitting on our ass making sack every day, folks. Niggas paying us just to hear what we got to say, folks. And you decide to say goofy shit. Don't say, like, bro, I'm getting up here saying real gems, folks. And that's my lane. Like, just stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta create, like, bro, I've been noticed. Like, that negative shit, even if you saying something that's real, like, you gonna invite people, folk, to come and antagonize and play with you, folks. Like, I can get on this bitch and be like, yeah, man, I put belt on woo woo. Or niggas know what I do. Now the niggas that fuck with dude them or the people I'm speaking on, now they are, or the fans of the people that's fans of the people I'm speaking on, they trolling my comments, disrespecting my dead homies, or saying, oh yeah, you know what they did to woo woo. And now I'm inviting all this negative ass energy, folk, to me and my platform, folk. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit on BD, but you bring it to yourself. Everybody got a fan base. Before you get on there, you diss Shorty. Now his fans all on the young shit. Oh, whoa. You a bitch. You ain't never done nothing. We don't even know you. Like, this is shit that you get when you just speak, because, bro, everybody got fans. And Shorty right now, he got more fans than all they ass outside of JMane. So it's like, that's just why I don't do a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing against Young or what how he move. If that's how he feel like he need to eradicate butter, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like this is why I be just chilling on BD, because I don't be having to do that, bro. Like, man, you feel me?
You know what? You definitely dropping jewels on here. So look, we gonna keep it speaking of FBG, man. Like, I heard you say you had gave FBG Duck like some advice on, you know, diss songs and all that. Like, what was your relationship with before?
Man, I fucked with Duck hard, you know what I'm saying, before all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and Duck used to hoop together every day. He used to be at the center with him because he stayed across the street from our Boys and Girls Club. You know what I'm saying? He was always a little older than me, so when I was getting outside of the Ross and shit, like, we'd get out of school, and our Boys and Girls Club, our school was on 60th and Wabash, and the Boys and Girls Club was on 63rd and Wabash, and he stayed across the street from the Boys Club on 63rd and Wabash. So every time we got out of school and shit, it was always this tall ass nigga in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't from our gang or nothing. He wasn't like, he didn't grow up like running through the hood with us, but every time we was over there, he was there. The tall ass nigga, folk. He always one of the first niggas get picked up in the basketball game. So, you know, you always know this tall ass nigga, folk. And I remember, man, one day, Duck, this one I knew he was active. I think one of my other big ass homies, like a nigga his size, got into it with him and shit, but he knew like this stomping ground, so he wasn't about to do all that. Man, he like, what motherfucker? He went and grabbed his pipe. Bro, I'm like 13, 12. I'm like, boy, he would have grabbed his pipe. Damn. I'm like, damn, he went and grabbed pipe for real, for like, bro, shorty, this one I'm knowing. I'm like, damn, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? But that situation that'll get smoothed over, but it just open your eyes, like, all right, niggas ain't playing. And don't be, because I don't got access to a gun at this age. I'm like 11, 12 years old. So when he did that, I'm like, oh yeah, this little motherfucker, he crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he on? So that was my first, type of relationship with him, man. And I always respected him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always respected him as a street nigga. Even when we got in the streets and he was my op, I respected him as a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? I respected him as a leader of those guys. I ain't feel like them niggas was following behind the goofy. I already knew. Like, I already know him, folks. You know what I'm saying? So, was the question about like the advice I gave him, or you want to know our relationship?
Well, I said both. Like,
okay.
I to know
I was giving him
a call went. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even a call. It was more like I sent him a message. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because we was on the phone. Like, me and Duck was on the phone. So like we was talking. We was doing a lot of like, just a lot of, like look, we know each other, bro. So it's like, motherfucker go, I like that. Or, he a GD for like I'm really one of the only BDs in my family. So it's like a lot of people that I'm related to, they either fans of his music or they know him personally, like because his family from the low end too. You know what I'm saying? So he really from the low end, and a lot of our people's jammed with each other, and a lot of GD big homies that's like my uncles and shit. They fuck with him. So I was already like, you know, we was talking for a lot of different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping in contact or whatever. But you know, it had came to a point where he had went one way and I saluted him for it, then he went the other way. So I had to tell him, I had to pull him up on that. Like I told you when I thought you was doing some thorough shit, so now I'm about to tell you that you doing some pussy shit right now. So, you know, he had made the Chicago Legends. And he was speaking about all the guys, and my comment still probably under that picture, folks. Like I hit him up and commented under because I don't show love just behind the scenes, folks. I'm not scared to just be. I'm under the picture, like I'm under the trailer of him. Oh, okay, yeah, this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing that. I don't get no fuck, and I hit him up. So when I seen that, I saluted him as far as the growth. And then he turned around and he made that dead bitches for, and I'm like, damn, you just took 20 steps back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because bro, when you are that type of nigga, bro, like I came home from joint in 2016 December 4th. A nigga in Galesburg told me, an older dude, man, you know, I'm a young nigga, I'm tweaking with niggas on the walk, all type of shit. He like, look, man, don't talk about people who not around to defend their own honor. He turned that dissing shit into some straight, he broke it down in simplest terms, folks, for a young nigga to understand. He like, bro, look, you doing, it's like pillow talking and sneak dissing, folks. That's basically what he gave it to me, like, bro, you talking about niggas who ain't gonna be able to say, oh, you a bitch, or come back and say things, you know what I'm saying? So if you gonna be talking bad about niggas who can't defend themselves, what that make you? So now I'm in a joint like, wow, damn, I ain't never thought about it like that. Cause I feel like I'm direct with this shit. Yeah, I don't gotta sneak this no motherfucking body. You feel me? Right. So I'm like, all right, okay, bet. And that shit still hold its weight to me right now. Like I didn't come home and I declared this shit as soon as I came home. I don't diss people no more. 8 years later, folks, I'm still beating that same drum. And I told Duck, this is what I told him. I said, bro, stop. You talking about what niggas still doing? I never stop dissing niggas worried about, oh man, if hopefully Wooski and them don't say LA name, or hopefully Woo don't. I'm doing this shit just off of me, folks. I'm not doing this shit for nobody else. Cause if you worried about everybody else, bro, you never gonna stop dissing. Somebody gonna get in this bitch and say something they don't need to say, folks, on BD. So you always gonna be dealing with that, fighting that battle, folks. Don't worry about what they gonna do, folks. Just do you. You know what I'm saying? Just do you, folks. And on BD, niggas gonna see that, folks. Like, I don't know how much I affected it, but niggas see me not dissing niggas, and some niggas took that and ran with it. Like, all right, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably ain't gonna come out and say it, but they probably got that from me. You know what I'm saying? I probably inspired them to do that, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, when I look at it, I'm like, bro, you one of them type of niggas, bro. Like, you can start some shit that we can look back on. Like, yeah, I remember Duck came out with that Chicago Legends. Boy, he had me damn near ready to make some song like that where I'm like giving some ops credit and shit. Like, he made me, I was thinking about that. Like, cause that was some shit, bro, I swear was kind of already on my mind. Cause I got niggas from the ops I respect for real. Like, these niggas I know personally, people like, even like K.I. Like, I know this lady. Like, this is a motherfucker I respect, bro, on BD. So, I'm thinking about shit like that. Like, man, bro, you don't even know what you about to do. I'm damn near happy as hell for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what this gonna do, folks, because you took the initiative, folks, when you got niggas like Von and folding them out here running around saying all type of willy-nilly shit, and you doing this, folks. So a lot of motherfuckers, folks, gonna take that holds so much weight, folks. So when you come back and you make dead bitches, folks, you water down your own message. Like, you took a lot of validity away from Chicago Legends coming back and making dead bitches, folks, and I had a problem with that. So I let them know. Like, bro, you took 20 steps back, folks, and I could tell that you was trying to hurt a motherfucker with these words, bro. Like, you ain't just saying what you saying.
Basically, that was probably y'all last DMs with each other.
Yeah, that was our last real, yeah.
And so, when you heard about the O Block 6, how they allegedly did him dirty, do you feel that because of that diss song, it just opened up the whole floodgates for that to even happen to him like that? Like, Boosie did say a comment that he feel like that song turn the arrow on you.
I feel like, you know, and this is why one of the reasons why I don't, you know, like we was talking earlier, you know, you entice and antagonize niggas, bro. Like, not to say that Duck wasn't already a target or wanted it. You know what I'm saying? These are both things we all know. He was still a target, he was still a face, a leader, and niggas always was gonna be on him. But some things, bro, like, will make people take certain risks that they wasn't gonna take last time. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, you do certain shit, bro, and it will make people, like, them type of acts downtown don't happen, bro. Them not things that you can just, oh man, and we woo did, like, that ain't no, that's not how shit be going. Like, that's a real move you make when you don't give a fuck about the consequences, or you don't give a fuck about what could come from this, bro, or you think you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know, bro, this like that in any city's downtown area, metropolitan area, bro. Nobody trying to go down here where it's 1,000 cameras and police parked on every corner, for like, because it's downtown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want the pressure of all the people that shop and live down here telling they police, oh, we ain't staying for this. I'm paying $10,000 a month to be right here, and you think y'all letting people kill people. You know what I'm saying? It's just all suicide mission, bro. It's from beginning to end, it's no good. But when you say things and you do things like this, bro, I don't know if he was alive a month or two after that song dropped. Like, I don't know. That song came out and things went left very, very quick. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know, bro. Sometimes you all, like I always tell, I'm already was a target. You know what I'm saying? But if I come out constantly doing things to make niggas that's over there feel some type of way, folk, like, shit will ignite. Ignite.
That's like open up a Band-Aid. That's right.
Ripping off an old Band-Aid, folk. Ripping off an old scab, folk. That's why when I be seeing, nigga, I see people doing shit, I'm like, bro, stop bringing up old shit. Because you gonna have niggas who felt like they got over it or felt like that shit was buried back in the back of their mind. It come back to the front and they back in their feelings about it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you come dead bitches and saying shit about niggas, folk, that folk them probably wasn't even hurting about they think. They thinking they motherfucking healing. And then you hear certain shit and then it's like, oh, this bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I know niggas, bro. Like, I know niggas, bro. Like, I know niggas, bro. When I talk about some of my niggas, bro, I still be getting teary-eyed. Like, when I speak about D-Thing in L.A. and just how they died and how I felt like they knew better and they should still be here for that shit. I hate to see niggas playing on my homies, folks. Like, I hate to see it, bro. I be emotional as hell about for them. So I could just imagine if you still forced to be in the O and niggas playing with your homie, you feel like this your role to stand on this business for your niggas, folks. Like, so
did you know any of them? Did you know
I know all of them.
Speaking on the O, did you know any one of the O Block 6 personally?
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Well, I ain't gonna even say all of them. The guy Teasy, I ain't really know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know him for real, not personally, not like on a lot of different instances. But the O Block guys that's involved, yes. Know him personally, grew up with him.
So when this happened and this came out, did it shock you? Alleged, like, when you looked at it, was you like, damn, now? Well, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, what shocked me was just seeing, you know, I can't say I'm shocked, you know, but just what shocked me was, just, you know, when the video came out, when, like, the footage, just, you know, seeing them, like, you know, not seeing them, but seeing, like, the video and just, like, it was a bad, like, I bro, you know, when he first got killed, it was a video showing him like slumped over in the street, but he was still breathing. He was like alive, like he was breathing and sitting up well. Like, I'm just thinking like, oh, he got shot up. And I remember I was in Miami with Polo when this happened. The first initial reports
Polo
that he
G?
had got, Polo G. The first initial reports was that he had got shot downtown. Like, they were saying he got shot DT. Then the report after that situation, oh yeah, he dead. He dead. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing like how Von got killed. Like, we didn't know Von was dead till the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, till like the news had to re-break again. Like, oh, no, he ain't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So when I seen the video, this whole time I've been thinking like, okay, he got shot up. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't get, because I didn't see nothing on his face. I didn't see nothing, you know, like things that was like, oh man, whoever fucked him up, fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the overkill.
I ain't see that. But when I seen that video, I said, man, Boy, he was just running into motherfuckers, boy. Like, he ran from one nigga and ran into, I said, damn. I said, damn. Like, I couldn't, that graphic video shocked the fuck out of me. Because I ain't see that, folks. Like, I ain't know it was like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know how graphic and heinous it was, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, oh, no, I ain't really, I'm like, okay, that was some other shit, you know what I'm saying?
So, it did, like, did that make the world like, okay, because how they had everything and seen everything from get-go, from back to front, from down, from everywhere, camera footage everywhere, you would think that would make people move differently. Mm-hmm. But then it don't, because you see TP, you know, rest in peace, same heinous way in front of his kids. How you, when you seen that, when that came out, did you feel like that same?
That's why I always preach, bro. Like I told you, I try to learn from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I love my son so much, I won't get caught in public with him. Like, that's just, like, I go and I celebrate birthdays with him. He go to birthday parties. But for a lot of things, you know, I just try to leave those things to his mother. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm scared of nothing, but bro, like, the rest of your family don't deserve to pay for your consequences, bro. Like, you know, like, I love my son so much, and I know he love his daddy so much. I feel like I failed him as a father, not only dying on him, but dying in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, like, I wouldn't do that to my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ride with him because I done seen babies get killed riding with their daddies, bro. Like, I will take him from point A to B, but I'm not finna be in traffic with my kid, bro. Like, because bro, when you pay, if it's your time to pay that price, you don't want to put your kid in there, bro. Like, you gotta be a parent till you die. Like, even in the afterlife, you gotta be a parent, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do that to my son. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see that type of shit, bro, it just make me sad because, you know, I feel like we all just, first of all, it's sad to see that. You know what I'm saying? I knew TP, you know what I'm saying? And that was one of my homies. So it's sad to see, but it's worse to see, folk, when a guy, and I know folks was just being with his kids. He don't know he about to die, folk. Like, he don't know this shit, bro. Man. So he just with his people, folk, but nobody know when they about to die, folk. So this is why I try to just learn and minimize those type of situations with my son, bro. Like, I be with my son every day, and I still do shit like this, bro, because I don't want to be like I'm preparing for my death, but bro, like, I gotta be a dad. Like, I can't afford, because you don't know what that's gonna do to them kids, bro. Like, you seeing your daddy get killed, bro. I watched that video so many times. I watched that little girl stand right there the whole time. I'm talking about them kids, bro. She that last baby, that little girl. Yeah, she got stuck behind them niggas, bro, and she just watched every shell. Like, she ain't know, bro. She never ran, bro. And I just remember, bro. Me and my sister was watching that shit. So sad, my sister, bro. Tears was coming to her eyes. She like, hey, look at that baby, like. And I double back and look like, damn, bro, like, that's bogus as hell. And that's a daughter, folks. Like, you know, these girls, these baby girls, bro, we just don't know, folks. Like, that shit probably, bro, we don't know what it's going to, we all need to be checking on that little girl, bro, every once in a while, just to check on our mental, folks, because you can't, we already, his BM, like, they all as a family going through this shit, bro. And it's like, you be like, damn, but them kids, bro, I couldn't do that. I tell my, bro, me and my family so close, folks. I move these ways because I don't want to do this shit to my family. Like, bro, I done carried caskets, I carried LA casket, folks, when I was 16. I was in the first row of his funeral with his family. I seen how that shit did to his mama. I went to his mama and told her the night after he got killed, nigga, as a 16-year-old little boy, I said, I'm going to be here for you, folks. Whatever you need, even that, I can't be him, but I can be here for you, though. Like, as a 16-year-old little boy, before I seen what this type of shit do to niggas' families, folks. Like, it be one thing for a motherfucker to die, G, but your family be behind grieving forever, folks. Like, LA family still hurt, still trying to figure out ways to, you know, make this shit be normal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't leave no kids behind or nothing. Nobody they can pick up, baby, nothing. So it's like, bro, when you do that type of shit, it just be like, man, bro, it's so many things that happen when you die, folks. Like, your peoples go through it and don't let you not have life insurance or something like that, man. That's a whole nother battle to worry about why I'm grieving. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of motherfuckers, bro, be dying, can't even afford to die. Them tombstones cost Man, them motherfuckers cost 10 bands.
Yeah.
Caskets, bro, it costs to get buried. Caskets, 3,000. Come on, bro, your plot. Yo, man, this shit, bro, that's why a lot of motherfuckers, bro, don't even be having this shit.
By all the tears and the bodies and the hurt, do you feel like in the rack that it's possible that the piece can be pushed and be stood on and honored?
No. And I'm gonna just be 100 with you. This is why I try not to be the face of pushing peace, because I'm pushing peace, bro. But I'm also the guy, like, I understand everybody's point of view. That's one of the perks about jumping off the porch as a shorty, because I lived that life. I've been that shorty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the 27-year-old OG that can give this point of view. You know what I'm saying? And, like, growing up, bro, some niggas that lost brothers, sisters, daddies, cousins to this shit, like mamas. You know what I'm saying? Like sons, like, and you know, everybody not in this shit for the same reasons, bro. So when, say for instance, I'm a 15, 16-year-old little boy, they killed my right hand man. You think I want to talk about pushing peace? Everybody not 27 years old and been in this shit all their life, bro. Like, everybody not at the point where they want to push peace. Some niggas just want to push pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just feeling that shit, bro. Like, we was already just talking about how when you a shorty, you romanticize this street shit, bro. You don't be... You romanticize your niggas, though. That's when you love them. That's when you hate to see them die. That's when you know how you be like, I'm numb to this shit. Now, at that point, you still boo-hooing about this shit, bro. Right. You ain't numb to this shit, boy. You ain't 10, 20 deaths in. You hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you coming to a little 15, 16-year-old, 17-year-old shorty talking about, oh, we pushing peace. Fuck all the niggas they killed from the block, or fuck all the woo-woo they did. We pushing peace. Everybody not going for that, bro. And you gotta respect niggas that ain't going for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, oh, we pushing peace. And if you ain't pushing peace, you on some other goofy shit. You doing goofy shit. You can't do that, folks, because everybody looking at this, how I'm goofy, folks. Nigga killed my homie. Nigga killed my brother. Nigga killed my cousin. Nigga did this and that. Nigga shot me. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no telling what the fuck done happened to niggas, bro. Like, now some niggas done really had shit happen to them and survived. And they like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, folks. So it's like, motherfucker, like, nigga, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at pushing peace, bro, and then I feel like this also. Back then, folks, you could push peace because you had so many people that was willing to sit down and listen to one voice, folks. Like, say, man, you big homie in your block. You got the whole block. You speak for your block. You can speak for your block back in the day, folks. Like, all right, everybody come to the table. Nigga from every hood coming this bitch. Oh, look, me and my niggas gonna do woo, 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 woo. This week, woo, this, woo, that. You know how this shit go. Nah, niggas going that bitch can't even have them type of conversations, bro, because ain't no nigga big enough, folk, to speak for the whole entire mob. Ain't no nigga out here, it's not a, this what I say, cliques and all that come into play now, because you don't have a nigga that's respected by everybody. You don't have a nigga who like, oh yeah, man, folks, man, we all honor him. Bro, this nigga a bitch to like 30% of the niggas in his hood. They don't, another 20% just plain don't like this nigga, bro. Right. Like, they not getting behind shit he say. They don't give a fuck, his word don't hold that much to them, bro. Right. So a motherfucker make a mistake going to the table with niggas, bro, that man speaking for 5 people, 10 at the most.
Now this is big because, you know, you're a handler, and I've been hearing all the handlers. Like, I was watching DJ U, he just had Brother on there.
Right.
You probably know Brother.
For sure.
And, you know, everybody know his story, what he been doing. He a handler, but he on there too, pushing peace. He like, man, he tired, you know. We gonna do, kill off each other. It ain't gonna be nobody on neither side. Then what we gonna do? So, like, what is it to do? You feel
and that's why I say, bro, like, it's not that I'm not pushing peace. I'm not gonna be the forefront, the face, the nigga trying to drive everybody else to push peace. I'm on the same shit, bro. Cause niggas who really handle us, folk, that's been doing this shit, we tired. We ain't gonna lie, niggas tired. The niggas is tired, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga wake up and this is how we moving, bro, I would literally like beat one of the niggas right there. Like, all right, we moving like that. But trying to convince everybody to get on the same page, that's all I always speak for myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with other niggas who own what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna make the niggas who ain't on what I'm on feel like that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I do respect niggas that's out here, folks. I do.
That's what's up. So, like, all right, I want to go back to a little bit, man. Like, I want to talk about you had caught a case that went down,
Mm-hmm.
and how much time? How much time you get?
They gave me 30 months.
They gave you 30 months, and you
Yeah.
did like what?
I did, man. I ended up. So how I had finesse was, I was in I think it's called
Not to go back. What kind of case was it?
a pipe case. I had caught a pipe case and shit, and I had did like 10 months, but I was supposed to do. How I got there was, I don't know if y'all know about this shit, drug program called Westcare. I got in the program where they do the little drinking anonymous and the all that shit where they basically, you just in there stealing time, bro. Go through a little drug or alcohol program and get an extra 120 days credited towards your sentence. You know what I'm saying? So I did some shit like that. So when I copped out at 5 months, I was copping out at 9 months. Like I copped out with 5 months in the county, but I had got credited an extra 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Right. I went in, got credited for the pipe case and shit, and they did me dirty. I was supposed to get a year 50 for that gun case, folks. And I ended up getting 30 months because of who I was. Right. Like the judge, like that was that play, folks. Like that shit was really going on. They was up in my charges, putting shit in my shit like UUW by street gang chief. Like what the fuck is that?
That ain't even know.
That's some shit y'all added on my thing. So when I come in here in the courtroom, bro, y'all can read this shit out loud. They in that bitch reading off juvenile gun cases I got and everything. Y'all not even supposed to be bringing this shit up, bro. Y'all in this bitch like really paint the narrative to make the judge crack me. So I got tired. They played with me. They ain't let me out of jail. I had a hold on my bond the whole time I was in the county. So I got tired of going to court, and I just ended up going out the back door on their ass. I'm like, I'm ready to cop out at this point. What's going on? They gave me the 30 months. I had 10 in. I went to the joint and then got good time in the joint at the end and got kicked out. Okay. That's how I got out in December. They gave me good time in the end. They came and got me the day before I was getting out. Like, man, where you taking all this shit to that you got? I'm like, what the fuck y'all about to shit me out? Like, nigga, you going home. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't taking this shit no way. Y'all can have this shit. I got back to go to deck pass and all type of shit.
Right. So I asked you about that bit because I want to know like what in that how did that help you shape you up to see things different when you got out to help you move?
I ain't gonna lie, man, that's a good question. I don't think I ever got asked that. But I feel like, and I hate to say this, but I feel like everybody needs to experience jail. Like
I think I'll be telling motherfuckers the same shit.
Go ahead, bro. Like even if you don't gotta experience it for a detrimental time in your life, just to get a glimpse of how shit going on for like sometimes, yeah, like to be in that bitch, bro. Like and to see how, like, bro, a lot of niggas they got these guns. There's so many ways to mask who you really is in the world, bro. Like in jail, bro, that shit gonna stand out, bro. If you can't fight, you're gonna come out, bro. If you fucked up and ain't loved out there, we gonna tell, nigga, when them bags come on store day and your shit ain't there or ain't been there or it's small as hell, you ain't checking them hundreds. We know who you is on the street. So when you showing them up like a line in your line when we on the bunk or a line when we at the truck and and like you that man in the world, and then when that bag come on Thursday, that motherfucker ain't even there. You ain't checking stove. So now it's shit like that, bro, that you can't get away with in jail. Folks on BD. So a lot of niggas, folks, they get away with these facades. There's so many ways to harbor this shit in the world, folks. You get in jail for, and there's a lot of shit you really see, folks. Like you really see this shit. You be like, all right, okay, this one of them niggas. All right, you see the niggas, that's them niggas. They all coexisting and they cool. You see who really on what for, and it just teach you like. Cause all this shit it go back to the world, bro. This shit is all the same shit you gonna see in the world, just condensed, folks. So when you see this shit and you see how it even teach you about gangs and just how to move and nigga how to stay on your P's and Q's, nigga, you get caught your ass loafing in that bitch and get beat to sleep, wake up with a wet ass and chili packet down your crack. Motherfucker then straight beat you and spit in your shit. You gotta learn, bro. Nigga embarrass you. Like certain things, bro, in jail to teach you how you would get out in the world. Even certain shit just like waking up early. You got certain niggas, bro, go in jail, probably was sleep till 2 o'clock in the afternoon before they went to jail. Now niggas is early birds. Some habits you need to go. You nigga be in the world. Yeah, I'm talking about sleeping like him, got bills, kids, all type of shit. And then you get, what you getting, boy, niggas is sleeping with one eye open, bro. Niggas will tell you in jail, bro. If a nigga feel like it's a nigga in jail that be sleeping like he in the world, folks, niggas not gonna fuck with that nigga. Like, can't be no he just sleeping in the cell. Bro, everybody want to get out this cell when the doors roll. I don't give a fuck if I'm just about to sit on the damn table and not make a call or nothing. I'm not finna be sitting in this cell, folks. This is jail. I'm not finna be in this bitch slumped over to 3 o'clock like I'm in the fucking world. This jail, folks. Get yourself together in this bitch. You walking around the day room with showers, shoes on and shit. Get yourself together, folks. Don't BD, what's wrong with you, man? I don't feel them. So it be like shit like that, bro. Everybody be need to at least get a glimpse of it, folks. Because a lot of niggas do shit to go to jail and they ain't never been, and they been getting away with shit and they just think that it's gonna be like, all right, if you've been in jail before, you would knew to stop playing with the devil like that. Stop throwing rocks at the state bill like you don't know. When you been in that bitch, all us, we just talk. Everybody Galesburg babies in this bitch. We know what's waiting for us, right? We know what's waiting for us, folks. Everybody in here been to Galesburg and did time. We all know what's waiting on us, folks. So everybody, I be feeling like jail, folks. Jail, I feel like if you can go through that and make it out with a little bed or even though a bed that you able to live and still come home and live your life from, it's kind of almost necessary, bro. Just to see what's going on and see how what's on that side of this shit, bro. Because all that shit make you who you is, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, your bed probably gave you so much shit, folks, like that it took the time, but it gave you so many other morals that's instilled in you, folks, that people probably love you, folks, gang. Yeah. Like, they probably be like, man, fuck with dude, that's probably, like, the shit with me dissing. If I don't go to prison, I probably still out here dissing them niggas, bro. Like, if I don't go to the joint and a nigga in the joint ain't in the joint to pick me up, like, hey, man, we ain't doing that. How the fuck I come home on you niggas' ass still. You know what I'm saying? She put that fat on my head, folks, and I got that from the joint. And I had been in the streets before that. Like, I had been around OGs before that, bro. Like, and nobody ever broke that shit down to me in those terms to make me change how I was coming, folks. And it didn't happen until I was almost home. I'm talking about I'm almost home. I'm 3 months to do. I'm my bed short as hell. I'm up in this bitch still learning shit, bro. That I was able to take and execute in the world for that made me greater. You know what I'm saying? So I just be looking at jail like, man, you know, I hate the time that it take from us, but if you smart, bro, you gonna learn.
I heard Meek Mill about you speaking on being in the jail and how everybody need to go and all that, you know, to learn, put meat on their head. Yeah. I heard Meek Mill was talking about that he was locked up and he felt like when his celly leave, he felt like that's when his bitch, like his bitch leave. So how you feel about this? No Diddy, no Diddy, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. Man, look, you got some real niggas in them cells sometimes, bro, but losing a bitch is crazy. Like, bro, if that's it, like losing a bitch only if y'all was fucking. Like, if you was fucking them, yeah, that was like losing a bitch, bro. If we wasn't fucking, it's not even close to,
bro,
like,
I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Dude, borderline. First of all, bro, who even fixed their mind even to think to even say some shit like that?
Then Meek ain't even did that long of a bid ever. Like, bro, you ain't did a 10-year bid. Like, bro, you up in here doing 8 months at a time. Talking about you losing your setting like losing a bitch. Meek a freak.
I'm believing it. Yeah. Oh God, he went to take that too.
Hey, nah, man. Hey, look, Meek, nigga, fuck with you, but you should have said that, fool. I ain't gonna lie, that ain't. Look, bro, losing a bitch is harsh, bro. If you taking that, like, if you like this bitch, boy, look, hey, you don't compare that to that, folk, cause losing your celly, folk, is like losing a fucking card that somebody sent you on a fucking your birthday or something. You don't give a fuck about that in jail, boy. Like, you gonna have cellies all the time through this bitch, bro. Like, nigga, I have my homies that I grew up with that was cellies with me in the joint. Nigga, my celly in the joint and the NIC was both my homies, folks, on BD. Until they moved, folks, nigga, when they moved my homies, that shit like, yeah, that shit hurt it. It's like what folks moving off the hood or something, you know, but not like losing a bitch. Like, that's so dramatic.
He crazy.
He stretched that John out so bad.
I
like,
couldn't even think that.
Man, like, he said losing a bitch. I was like, damn, on BD, y'all was fucking. You know what I'm saying? I said what I'm saying, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, folks. Man, bro. Like, and I done, bro, Meek, I know Meek. Like, I done had conversations with Meek, folks. He used to call folks' phone, like, Dad, they'll use the door. They call us and shit, bro. We on FaceTime with him up in straps the night D-Rose beat his body. Like I done had conversations with Meek, man. He used to do real shit, folks. I ain't gonna lie. So to hear him say that, I'm like, damn, folks.
He ain't never tell y'all that shit back then, though.
Hell no.
You see what I'm saying? Diddy got up on it.
Boy, hell no. Yeah, man.
Diddy.
That Diddy shit. Man, boy, Diddy out here. Hey, bro, this Diddy shit so crazy, right? Because this the reason why... Bro, this the reason why people be trying to, oh man, they want you to make it to a certain level to make you feel like you've made it. I tell people all the time, bro, I made it. Like, I made it. Regardless of a motherfucker tell me what I've done or what you feel like I should accomplish. If you compare me to guys like Durk or something, yeah, maybe I probably haven't made it. But in the grand scheme of things in my life and how long I've been living and staying alive and the odds that I've beat and the way I've set myself up for, I've made it. And I've made it being able to control my own destiny, folks. Like, don't nobody got nothing where they can hold over me like, oh, nigga, I made you or we did something freaky to you. That's why you, like, no, bro. I'm turned how I am because I'm me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, bro, when I see shit like happening with Diddy, it just make me look at a lot of niggas that's at that level sideways, bro. Because one thing I know, like, y'all don't think look, say for instance, if we all was three top 100 Billboard platinum plaque having ass artists, and we've been doing this shit 10 plus years on the run that we haven't. Don't you think we all done heard about this shit with Diddy at least? Like, don't you think we got some type of personal reference? Like, bro, 50 Cent been calling Diddy this shit 20 years, bro.
I ain't lying.
Like, it's niggas in the game, bro, that was at the peak of their careers, like, and they knew this shit was happening, bro. And these niggas was like, steady coming out and all these stories coming out, bro. Now you want to hear so many people that feel like this is a hot topic. They going on podcasts talking, oh yeah, Diddy was, I feel like they need to shut the fuck up. Cause you was in security guard or whatever the fuck you was back in the 90s. And you was with that shit and you ain't say nothing till everybody else said something. So don't get to coming out. I only respect when 50 talk about Diddy. Cause he the only nigga been treating his ass his whole career like, no nigga, you a freak. I been knew you was doing freaky shit.
You can't take no
Puffy.
shopping, nigga. He
don't even call him D, he calls that man Puffy. Like, he not playing with Puffy.
Yeah.
And it's 50 Cent, bro. Like, they from the same damn place. If 50 Cent know this nigga, bro, and been knowing, bro, you can go back to Breakfast Club and 10 years ago with 50. Like, man, look, Puffy parties be, man, you got to tell him no. Say Puffy actually take him shopping. Why the fuck would you ask, bro? 50 Cent take it. Bro, 50 Cent is the, bro, this 50 Cent.
Dog, bro. You don't want 50 get on your ass.
Yeah, bro, like, why are you trying to, bro, 50 Cent is the big dog. You don't say you taking 50 Cent's topic.
Did you see they talking about some his baby mama in the little lawsuit?
Yeah, bro, because you want to do dicks. You want to be all run around doing Diddy. Now I'm gonna get my son from your little ass bitch because you want to be tweaking. That's why I say, bro, and shit like that, it's like I said, bro, it make me look at so many rappers and people that's turned that I see associated or like in these parties or in these type of, he used to have the billionaire dinners and shit, he had all type of rappers, and I just look at these niggas like, bro, if it's getting put on blast, all you niggas was tolerating this shit, bro. Because it ain't no secret, bro. They got a secret society, but if you in that society, bro, it's not no secret, bro. Like, it ain't, bro. Like, you got to look at niggas who be like, this is why I respect Polo so much, bro, and Keef. Because I feel like they so turned, but they still secluded from a lot of shit, bro. Like, they seen with the people they need to be seen with, but they don't. That extra shit, they ain't indulging, folks. You gotta be with them. They ain't gonna be, oh man, I got invited to Diddy party tonight. Well, we like, no, bro. Like, for them, when they not getting booked for shows and all that shit, we in the studio. He with the gang. Got with the gang, folks. Polo ain't trying to be at those niggas parties and shit. When he ain't booked for a show, when he ain't booked for a walkthrough, some type of tour, we with the guys. We at the crib. We in the stew. We doing whatever we doing. We know all that puffy shit.
Man, you feel? You know, like the old heads say, man, you grin, you win, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You and niggas know who. Some niggas in the game they won't even come to, folks. Like, they won't even try or even, you feel me? But if a nigga show any sign of weakness, like anything, like, oh man, he a
like a
move.
nigga like Boosie.
Yeah.
But he did put it in the song. He said he would
yeah, man.
Hold on now, Boosie.
He did. He said that and wiped me down. But he probably ain't know what he knew, man. You know, I don't think motherfucker be knowing, man. Cause Boosie, my nigga, Boosie was ready to die for this shit. I know Boosie ain't doing no freaky shit. Boy, Boosie wouldn't even tell on the nigga his life was on the line. He like, fuck that, boy. Look, a nigga ain't gonna die. They play with Boosie, so I know he probably just ain't know. And it's a lot of niggas, bro, cause Boosie. At that point, he Boosie, but he not in that, like, bro, you upper echelon. These upper echelon niggas, folk, 20, 30, $50 million dudes that at the height of their careers, these niggas know, bro. Just like the same niggas, like Jay-Z and them, bro, all you niggas from New York, bro. Because if 50 know, Jigga know.
Hell yeah. Nas
know. All
Buster,
you niggas, Buster, all these niggas, bro, from back in the day know about that. So, it just make you open your eyes, bro, and you go look at the lawsuits, half of them from the 90s. Right. These ain't 2019, this shit from 99, 97, 94, 98. Like, you been a freak, gang. You been doing freaky shit, and this niggas coming out saying it, now everybody got something to say. I don't agree with that part, because a lot of y'all tolerated it. Y'all was bringing these girls to them or helping them not get bumped at one point. Because if y'all was whistleblowers for real, niggas would have been got caught. So y'all ain't say nothing about him, but everybody rushing to say something now because he ain't pay them or they ain't still associated with Bad Boys Entertainment or whatever they reasons for it is. They got a lot to say now. But how I feel like is like if you tolerated it, you just is wrong for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you just as bad, folks. I'm beating all these niggas, folks. Tolerating this shit, like it just had me going to look back at a lot of P. Diddy interactions with niggas. He was calling niggas daddy and
I'm not to cut you off, bro. Yeah. All right. I don't condone into none of that, man, but I feel like they got out on Kill so bad. I don't condone on no little girls and all that young age under that shit, but Kills wasn't trying to fuck no boys.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, plus me the record. But he wasn't trying to fuck. They gave him $30. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Stop playing, bro.
Diddy said, look, folks, so the nigga from Stump the Yard say, man, he said that Diddy called him one night he was in the bed with his girl, man. He say his phone ringing. He answered the phone because his wife there. She hit the phone, like, you got to pick it up. He said it was a number he didn't know. Pick up the phone and put the phone on speaker. He say, man, he answered the phone. Hey, yo, hello, who is this? The nigga like talking like whispering like, hey, it's Sean, man, it's Sean. So folks getting that like, who the fuck is Sean? You know, like man, it's Diddy, this Puffy, man. Woo. So bro telling him, he say, cause he like him and P. Diddy knew each other. He had gave P. Diddy like an acting teacher. Like P. Diddy had some show shit going on, and the guy Columbus, he had an acting teacher that he gave to Diddy. So him and Diddy had already had some type of, like they dealing with each other off that alone. Yeah. Man, he say folks called him one night in the crib with his girl, folks, and said, yeah, man, what you on? We ain't see you. I guess it was at the Emmys or the Grammys. One of those where, like, Columbus said he wasn't nominated for the shit, so he wasn't trying to be in attendance at some shit he wasn't nominated for, folks. So the nigga called him like, man, bro, we ain't see you at the Grammys or the Emmys. Man, what you want? What you trying to do? So Columbus telling him like, man, look, I ain't get invited, so I ain't really trying. I ain't up for nothing, so I don't want to be there. Man, that nigga tell him like, man, what you want, man? Slide to the hotel, man. So he say, yeah, ask him like, yeah, what you got going on over there? Who there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just me. Bro, the nigga said, he said Puffy told him it's just me, folks.
Man, it's just me is crazy.
I said, hey, look, then he say his girl, imagine it's so speaker, folks. He say his girl listening to the whole dialogue, like Puffy got on this sexy boy. He say he like whispering or something, bro. He like, yeah, so. He say, bro, this girl looking at him like, bro, imagine your girl just hearing all this for the first, but he by himself, what? He talking freaky. Oh, shit, his girl thinking like, y'all been doing something. On BD, my husband got some freak shit going on BD. And he damn near like had to spin tape. Say, bro, his girl was walking around like what the fuck you done let these niggas do to you, man? Like you done let that Illuminati shit, bro. His girl was looking at him sideways, cause of Diddy, folks. So I'm like, oh, this nigga Puffy been doing freaky shit, bro. And you gotta remember, Columbus Short to a long time ago wouldn't have been on Diddy radar either, folks. So this gotta be this after the 90s, but this is some type of mid 2000s type shit,
type
bro.
Of freak motherfuckers that they put in our platform and want us to follow and be out here. You know what I'm saying? That shit,
and he got a lot of disciples, folks. A lot of niggas that been ran behind Diddy for heard what he did. Bro, I'm telling you, this is our first time knowing about this shit. This shit ain't news to a lot of people, folks. This shit is not news, folks. That's why when you see so much shit, when it finally get put on blast, so many people got something to say. Cause y'all been news. You know what I'm saying? But y'all part of the problem. This one I don't listen to nobody talk but 50. Any nigga that was been turned, you ain't use your voice. Like, I don't want to hear Fat Joe saying nothing about Diddy. I don't want to hear no niggas from New York who was still puffied out until this shit came out. Cause all you niggas knew. Yeah. And if y'all didn't know, y'all heard and y'all knew where to know
I'm
from.
I'm gonna keep on 100, bro. If y'all go back and watch one of them old Dream Champs episodes, is Jadakiss on the platform, Fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them. When the nigga Diddy walk in the room, bro, you should see the whole magnitude of them niggas change. Like, look close. Like, if you ain't really paying attention, you wouldn't know it. But you gotta look closely and watch these nigga mannerisms just change when this nigga Diddy come in the room,
bro.
And that's for the motherfuckers. Now we know what to look for and shit like,
bro, they had a thing with him and Justin Bieber before. He like, I had Usher. He like, I had custody of, and it's crazy because this the same shit kind of low-key coming out about Usher. Like, Usher was supposed to have been a freak or you been doing little shit with boys. Like, that shit is attached to Usher now, and it's crazy to hear. Bro, Diddy is sitting next to Justin Bieber when he first came out and like, I had custody of Usher when he did his first album. I didn't even know that. I had no idea of that, bro. I didn't know this man had whole custody of Usher when they did their first album. I thought it was weird as hell. But I'm like, okay, that's weird. How the fuck do any of you niggas in the industry get custody of this boy? Nobody got parents, but either way, it's like, and then he said, I ain't got custody of him. He said whoever he was signed with, he said, but he gonna be with me for the next 48 hours. We gonna do big. We gonna have a sleepover. Bro, you not supposed to be saying you having a sleepover with no 15-year-old, bro? Like, you not supposed, like, this the shit R. Kelly in jail for right now. And you on this bitch on real whack. Yeah, we gonna have a party. Woo, woo. Like,
that shit crazy, bro.
Like, bro, I'm looking at it and it just make you be like, oh, this was right in our face the whole time, bro. It's crazy how shit open your eyes to everything that been right in front of you, folks. Like,
bro, they been rapping about that shit too, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They been saying that shit, rapping about that shit all in their song, LL.
Bro, I'm telling you.
21, that's pulling up in high school.
Yeah.
How the fuck you 21 pulling up to high school?
Come on, folks.
What you doing?
Like, why? Why is you up here, folks? And why you not scared of being caught up? Like, that's the thing I hated too. Like, they so rambunctious with it. Like, you get the hand store like, he was.
Recipes DMX, but he say she looked like she had 11. She 11 with curls.
Oh,
He's
man.
11 years old. Come on, bro.
Folk them been trying to make this shit.
They been putting this shit in our face. You feel me?
We was rapping along to that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We was rapping along with this shit. We ain't even know. They know it like a mother. These niggas doing all type of freak shit back in the 90s. All these niggas from New York too. That
all of them.
You mean like?
All right, so look, man. We been riding, bro. We done took a ride here. Well,
for sure.
We done went on the East Coast.
Man, we well with this shit.
No Diddy that out. No Diddy.
No Diddy, man.
But I want to go back to the rack with it, man. I'm gonna take it back to like I heard you were saying like you said no ops ever did nothing to you, man. But who was that one individual, bro, that just y'all had to look out for, the area that y'all knew would put in business, just like, like, look, this dude ain't fucking around? It was
when I was growing up, it was always MOB. Like MOB and Scrap, Nut, those boys. We had a little crew of niggas that our crew of niggas had to watch out for. Like we was looking out for each other. Like we already knew, like they knew about ass rolls. We had to stay out for the scrap nut. You feel me? Like we had to be on alert for them niggas, bro. Like it was rough when we was shorties. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about growing up with niggas, folk, and then they becoming ops is like these niggas probably been in your house. Like when you first get into it with a nigga you grew up with, bro, these niggas knowing where everybody. We all know each other state. Like we all still living on each other. Like bro, Lil Steve was living on my block when he got killed. Like we grew up together to the point where these niggas could live in our areas. You know what I'm saying? Like we had nigga T. Roy was living on MOB. He used to walk to my crib every day with 2 sticks. I swear to God, I'm staying on 58th in Michigan. Him and HK, folks. Niggas ain't even know it. Nobody knew for real, cause he knew. Once they knew, they was gonna sit outside his crib. Boy, T. Roy, boy, when I went there, bro, when we really started talking about like what folks live, I didn't even know he lived up. This was some shit I ended up like, he don't live right there for real. I had to go pick him up from his crib one day. Bro, he really lived right there. So I'm like, that shit was close corners. Folks on BD, we always had to watch for MOB because we was going to school with them. We was hanging with them after school. And they block was like the closest to our shit. And I ain't gonna lie, when we jumped out the porch, they was the one acting the burst. I don't even want to name drop, but there was some ops we felt like was target practice, and some hoods we felt like we just go do whatever to. Then we had MOB. And then later on it became Young Money, and they their own handful. You know what I'm saying? But boy, MOB growing up, we already knew what time it was, and they was applying pressure. Like it wasn't no bully shit with us or nothing. Like we go through their shit, they coming back. Like they coming back. Like, you know what I'm saying? We yeah, boy, we on each other ass, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, we going through, they coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like
and y'all hoods close.
What? Yes, bro. Walking distance. I'm talking about right there. We can hit 2 gates, an alley, and we on each other blocks, folks. Like so. That's what we all like, bro. We MOB was always like, man, for you know what I'm saying? Like they made us feel it first. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a hood. I remember like, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
so I know like you said that everybody was close, everybody knew where their mama lived and all that. So how close you is now still with like, you know what I'm saying, D Rose and them people and all that?
I'm still real. I just seen this little sister the other day. You know what I'm saying? Be on the block. We having little things and shit in our hood, you know, where people come out. You know, I'm still like close with his family, you feel me? I ain't talked to his mom in a while, but that's still my mama. Like that's how far this shit go. Like his mama Motasha, you know, that's always gonna be my mama. She helped raise me in the hood. Just like my mama always gonna be D Rose mama. You know what I'm saying? Like some people we've been hanging with each other so long that it's a lot of shit, even if we go without speaking, is what's understood. Don't really gotta be explained. The love ain't gonna change. But, you know, D Rose, I still, you know, talk to Rose and send word to him and shit. Just D Rose, bro, he a realist. Like D Rose not one of them people sitting around he not trying to come on. Like he D Rose, he know if he wanna come, he could do jail interviews and pay for his lawyer if he wanted to, bro. Like D Rose could be a lot more out here, and if he wanted to be, even from jail, bro, because there's so many people that just fascinated with his story.
Right.
But he focuses on getting home, bro. Like it's nothing more important to him than getting home, bro. Like he called, talked to bitches, he called the guys, you know, when he needs something. Yeah, he Muslim, you know what I'm saying? He definitely a Aki. And that's another thing, you know, like he focused on all the right things. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, he just a realist, and he real locked in and standing on his ding. So, you know, Rose don't really give a fuck about a lot of shit, bro. Like his main goal and objective is to get home. You know what I'm saying? Like once he get home, a lot of niggas gonna hear from him, and a lot of people gonna be able to, you know, talk to him more. Like with Rose, he at the point of his life, because even before he did this bid, that he did a bid before, he beat an attempt and then caught the murder 4 months later. Came home January 2014, booked for a body by April. So it's like bro's been locked up shit 10 years straight. That little 4 months didn't really do nothing for him. So now it's like Rose, how he looking at it is like, bro, I just gotta get back. I made it out. I made it back to the streets once, folks, and I wish I could have just, you know, just maneuvered better. Like, you know, that probably them 4 months that he made it out from that attempt probably really hurt him. Like thinking about how I beat some shit that could have got me 40 years already, folks.
Right.
And then to come back to jail 4 months later, fighting 40 years again, he probably don't give a fuck about nothing else, folks. He feel like he had a chance to come home. And he came home and he ended up back in his same shit. So he just in that bitch learning and just trying to get back. That's his objective.
That's what's up. See, I like how your story is. You got you know what I'm saying, a real nice story you dropping jewels, man. And I seen E-Day on there talking like he said that you know, your crib was the crib everybody was at, you know.
Yeah.
And I could tell that just by how hands on with everybody you telling stories about. Like, you know, you when you was growing up, your house was the hood. Basically.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So, and that was very important. So how did that even, like, your parents, like, how was that? Was that?
I think what happened was my mama, she's a realist, and I love my OG. Because you know what, when you go through that phase, bro, a lot of guys, they parents turn into their enemies. They they get so focused about trying to keep them out of the streets. They'll send them to Hargrove or send them to an auntie they ain't gonna like, or do some bullshit, get them out the way. Or they just turn into one of them parents who be like too good and they want to send their kid to jail and they don't tolerate it. They have them out here at other people's crib. Like a lot of my homies' parents weren't realistic. That's how they ended up with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to come get that love from my mama because your mama was too busy hating on the life you chose. You know what I'm saying? My mama, bro, she was a realist. And, you know, she got a lot of hate from, like, you know, other people in our family, other women in our family that was hating. They wanted them to leave me and her because Mena was a handful on herself. So she was dealing with me and Mena. She dealing with me and my sister. My sister going to jail. I'm doing shit. I'm doing me. Mena doing her. So my mama dealing with a lot of shit and that could have turned her away from her children, folks. But my mama was a handful when she grew up. So she never forgot that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama never turned away. Look, my mama used to be at work, bro. My mama would get calls about me being in the station, folk. And by the time they was ready to release us for trespass, whatever petty ass charge they had us in the station for, my mama would pull up and be the only parent picking up her kid, bro. My mama just did 12-hour shift, folks. It's 4 in the morning. She just got off at midnight, folks. 1 in the morning. They waking her up out of sleep like, your son is in jail and you got to come pick him up or he getting sent to the juvie. She getting up, coming to pick up her son, coming in this bitch. 8 shorties in here, bro. My mama put 8 shorties in a Tudo Monte Carlo before and took everybody home. Everybody went to their cribs, bro.
You know what, man? And then you know what? She a giver, bro.
Yeah,
she gave it to you.
My mama,
I can see it, like,
bro.
She gave it to you, bro, and you a giver first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I try to.
And I can tell you give people a lot of rope when they hang it and when they cut themselves off. Cause you too.
Yeah, I too that, and that's why I just, bro. A lot of things I do, I be cool with outcome. Cause I know I was genuine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Right. I don't give a fuck. I know I gave you every opportunity to succeed. So if you fail, that's just you, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was, like you say, my house was the hood, and it wasn't like I was a goofy. Like my hood was just taking over or taking advantage of my circumstances. What happened was, bro, honestly, like I say, my mama a realist. When I got locked up for that gun, before I got locked up for a gun as a kid, I tried to, like, I was getting high. I used to try to, like, get high and then wait 4-5 hours for my eyes to turn back white, then go in the house. I never wanted to go in the house smell. I used to go trying to walk in the crib like I don't want to smell like weed. I tried to keep so much shit away from my mom. She never saw me with a gun until I got locked up with one. You know what I'm saying? She never even went in my room and found weed in my room, guns, nothing, bro. Like, I tried to keep, cause I remember D Rose got caught for getting high, bro, when we was kids, and I ain't see D Rose for almost a year, bro. I swear to God, like, his mama moved, and his mama was a realist too. You know what I'm saying? She was a realist too, folks, but she just felt like she wanted to save D Rose from whatever she thought he was gonna get into. So she told me, bro, I swear I ain't almost see folks for a year.
You was like,
damn, I don't want that. Right. My mama gonna send me away. Hell, I'm cool, folks. So I'm like trying to keep it away, folks. And when I got locked up for that pipe and went to the juvie, you know, it kind of like showed her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, my son out here. Right. Like, I can either be a hard-ass parent. My daddy in the feds at this time, too. I'm glad I forget to mention this. That's when my father not in play. So, my mama could have been one of them parents where it's like, you know, my son, he doing fucked up shit. I need to get him up out of here. Or she could be one of them parents where it's like, I don't condone what he doing, but I'm gonna help my son. You know what I'm saying? Like she nigga, she was, like I said, she from the project. She was her own handful. Like, she started like, bro. I remember my mama used to ask me when I used to be leaving the crib. She say, "You got your gun with you?" I swear to God, as a 15-year-old little boy walking out the crib, my mama asked me. She used to call it my son. "You got your son with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got him." When I walk out the door and I close the door.
Shout out to Bob Dukes, man.
No cap, bro. Like my mama, after she knew I was out here, bro. When she knew I was getting high, I came home from the joint. I mean, from on a band for a pipe. She knew I was getting high. She told me, "Look, man, you don't gotta try to go sneak and get high. Just if you want to get high, just go on the back and smoke out there. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta try to run away and get high, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just go on the back, blow off some steam or something. You don't gotta run away from this shit, bro. Like you my son. I'm gonna be here for you." And I remember just having all these conversations with my mama. Like, and my mama, bro, was barely there. She was doing a lot to make sure we had the shit we had because my daddy was gone.
Man,
so
bro, that right there is the reason why you still here, bro. She shaped you real good, bro. And because that's a powerful message what you just said. Parenting don't come with no rule book. And then when they do choose, they be too hard and they become an enemy to their kids.
Exactly. And my mama never did that. She never became an enemy. So what you saying,
giving it a message to the youth and even parents right now, younger parents that's going that toll, they might want to rethink on how they doing it off because of what you just said. So this is a very
bro. And I feel like it plays such a better role, like a big role in how our relationship is now, man. Because like now I'm at the point where like I can pay that back to my mama, and I'm like, man, I remember you did this for me. I remember you looked out, like you never gave up on me, folk. And it's like I could treat her like such, folk. I don't have to get my money and celebrate myself, folk, by myself, because my mama shitted on me when I was going through what I was going through, folk. I can look my mama and be like, huh. Like I always break bread with my OG for every dime I touch. Like when this shit over with, when you cash out me, I'm probably cash out her.
You feel me? That's powerful because you want to do it. You have to. You bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't feel like it's an obligation. It's just how you are.
Bro.
Programmed by her.
Fact.
You feel me? And it's just in you.
Yep.
So big up to mom, dude.
Shout out to my mom.
I love to meet her. But man. But By all of that right there, you put that in your music too. I can tell. Like you put how's that going for you? Like
music is great, man. Like you know what, bro? Like I take breaks from music because I struggle with like bettering my music. Like and I hate to say this, bro. Like I never had that point in my career where I really had to start from the bottom. Like I basically came in doing 100,000 views plus. You know what I'm saying? So, because I was fortunate to be where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And Sosa doing what he doing at that time, it just put so much light on all of us. So, I'm coming into this game and, I'm having so much success at the beginning and I was always good at it. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I didn't really never have a point in my life where I wasn't getting a lot of, a nice buzz or I wasn't getting nice feedback from my music. You go, some rappers come in, they not like, people don't like they sound and then they grow on them and they get better. I got better, but my start point was better than the niggas' start point. You know what I'm saying? So I got to a point like a couple years ago, man, where like, as a good artist, I feel like I'm struggling with, I want to create better things for my fans, bro. Like, I feel like my last video that I dropped, that I put my all into, bro, it was way back when. And way back when, the storytelling, the music video, the plots, the treatment, everything that I did that contributed to that video did 1 million views quick, like, and it just like made me sit back. Like, I put so much effort into that I just struggle with like up in the ante. Like I don't want to keep creating videos, bro. I'm trying to get better. Like I don't even want to drop another song or a video until I feel like it's better than my last song. Like that's just how I look at it, bro. Like, and I'm my own biggest critic, bro. Like, so I will not drop if I feel like this is just mediocre to me. It can be raw as fuck to you, bro. Like, but if it's mediocre to me, I won't drop it. You know what I'm saying? So music, like I love music, bro. But my fans that love my music, they hate how inconsistent I am with my music. Because
so what give you that motivation? Like, okay, to get you back into that rapidly feeding the fans with them back-to-back hits? Like, what's gonna push you and give you that motivation
Honestly,
to get it back?
it's not even that I'm not motivated. I feel like, you know what I think? I be probably just needing like new sound. Like, you know, people run this course with like producers and shit like that, bro. And sometimes the same sound run this course. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember there was a point in time where Gucci Man ain't make shit that Zaytoven didn't produce.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Zaytoven was basically making everything Gucci produced at one point. Then you just start seeing Gucci, and he, don't get me wrong, him and Zaytoven are still linking lock in, but it's like that's to create that old WAP, you know what I'm saying, type of sound. But he had to go other places to keep this shit going, bro. I can't keep sounding like the shit we put out. You know what I'm saying? That's old. So it just come to a time like that for you see niggas like Future and Metro booming and they making everything together. And it's like, he ain't dropped a song with Metro in 3 years. Then they just all of a sudden drop an album because like, I took a break from you. You took a break from me. You know what I'm saying? Now we can come back with this new shit we done soaked up and these new flavors and these new drops. We can come put another masterpiece together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think it be. It just be like you grow out of a lot of shit, other swags, other producer swags, and other ways you do shit. You be ready to elevate, folks. So I probably just need like new producers that bring something else out of me that I ain't reached in my bag and got yet.
So about, like you said, you need another sound, a new like direction. You think that's like I hear you locked in with Atlanta, bro. You think it's in Atlanta possibly?
Man, you know what's so crazy? I have actually went to Atlanta after I made way back when and made some raw ass songs. Like I feel like that's definitely a thing too. Like where you have to go to other places and just get around those type of producers that like didn't grow up and don't even got the same ear as your producers. Like that's what low key though keep a lot of niggas turned. You know what I'm saying? These producers, bro, you be having people sending you beats that be from Philly and from other parts of the world and shit.
All right, so speaking on Atlanta, man, I heard you had got to a little situation, man. I heard you talking about a little situation you had got into in Atlanta, man. Can you speak upon that, elaborate on, and freshen me on it, man?
Yeah, I had got shot in the with a chopper, with a Drake. You know what I'm saying? My leg. I had got hit with a chopper. I was I was in the apartments one day. I don't know if y'all been to the A before, but a lot of the Atlanta complexes are just one way in, one way out. So, you know what I'm saying? You go in them one way and you come out one way. So I went in there, me and all my niggas, we was like 3-4 cars deep, man. You know what I'm saying? And we had pulled up and everybody out of all the other cars, folk, got out, you know what I'm saying, and went into the crib we was finna go into, you know what I'm saying. Me and my cousin that was driving, he was in the driver's seat, I was in the passenger. He had forgot something, or we was going across the street to the gas station to meet somebody, but we was backing out. All the four of them got out, went in the crib. We decided we finna go across the street. We back out. All of them take the pipes in and everything. So we backing out, and because we had just pulled in regular, so we reverse. You know, say for instance the parking spot right here, this the car. We reverse like this. This the front of the car, so we reverse, and we finna pull out of there now. As we reversing back, finna go forward, the car that is coming in. Some nigga hanging out the window, Drake. He hanging out the window with a Drake, man. I swear to God, and he's, you know, they in the car. He swoom in that bitch quick as hell, swoom in the lot. He basically like parked on the side of our shit, folks. Like this our car, he swoom in from this way, like stopped almost right in front of our shit and got the fan. I seen him. Like I was sitting in the passenger seat with my legs on the dashboard. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember, man, closing my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew I was finna get killed. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see what else finna happen to my cousin in the driver's seat or nothing. I knew I was dead. Like, damn. I knew I was dead. So I just closed my eyes and I just heard all the shots coming through. They hitting the window, breaking all type of glass, shattering on my face. I could feel all this shit with my eyes closed, folks. And, you know, I'm just knowing, like, my cousin dead. I thought he was dead because the car ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? The car not moving, so I just know. I'm just ready for me to check out of this shit, folks. I haven't got shot yet at this point, but I know, like, these shells about to clap me. So I'm hearing them, man, probably like the 10th or 12th shell fly through the car and hit my leg. Like, boom! Went through the window shield and hit my leg because it was on the dashboard. So the window shield coming through my leg, sitting on the window shield, it hit my leg. went through my shit. Soon as they went through my shit, I felt the car move. So I'm thinking, I don't know if this folks like he what's going on, or if this like some type of last minute, like, you know, they say when you die you do this little last little twitch or something. I don't know if his foot might be twitching, he might be stuffing this bitch and finna run us into a wall or something. So man, I feel the leg and shit get hit, folks scratch off finally. So when I felt them scratch off, and I felt like some jackballer going on. I'm like, oh, he got the wheel. I opened my eyes. I looked at him and shit on Diddy. It was blood, like from all the glass breaking and all. There was blood coming down folks' face, but he was alive. On Diddy, and I'm sitting up there. I'm telling him, like, cuz I'm hit. On Diddy, I'm hit. You know what I'm saying? And he driving. He trying to get out of there, folk. He's trying to get. I told you, it's one way in, one way out. So we pulling out of the parking lot of the complex, but we still in the complex. So he flying that bitch trying to get back out of the gate to get out the complex, folks. So we thinking that we still hearing shots going off. So we thinking this nigga chasing us. Now, as we thinking, we hearing the Drakes go off, we think he chasing us still, folks. I looked at what my cousin was driving to. It looked like a dead end. I said, oh, you finna get me killed. I belt out the car. One leg on BD, I belt out the car, but my adrenaline going, folks. So I don't even feel that my leg is this fucked up. On BD, I belt out that bitch. I had on Gucci slides, bro. I lost one of my slides and everything. Cause I wasn't finna die in this car, bro. BD, I already just got away from these niggas, bro. They could have killed us then. We got away. You not about to kill me in this car, bro. I belt out the car. One leg. I'm running on the leg and everything. I don't even feel this shit at this point, folks. You know, it's a lot of black people in Atlanta. So I made it to a part of the complex, folks, where I felt like I was safe. And I got to knocking on people's door because I knew I was injured. Like, I ain't want nobody to find me and just stand over me, folks, because I wasn't in position to really move. You feel me? Like, especially once I found somewhere I thought I was safe and I got to trying to sit on the step and shit, boy, that shit started hurting so bad. So I remember knocking on motherfuckers' doors and shit. And I ended up getting in the crib with a motherfucker. I'm like, man, look, I'm hit. Black person answered the door and his son. I'm hit. He'd bring me in his crib and shit, and I didn't even have my phone, bro. My phone was still in that car. Man, he bring me in the door. He let me call them. Cause them, I'm thinking that dude was still chasing us, bro. The shots I'm hearing is them that came outside now. them that came outside in the midst of him tossing our car down and got on his top. So now they having a bang out over here on BD, folks. So I'm hearing that go off, and I'm thinking he chasing the whole time. Him and them, they having a bang out on them. So now that's happening. I get in the crib and shit. I call them. I tell them which part of the complex I'm in. Pull up on me. They pull up, grab me, take me to the hospital and shit like that. But yeah, that's what happened.
So what? The niggas didn't know y'all? Okay.
Yeah. The niggas. Without saying too much, I knew them niggas. I knew them personally. The nigga that shot me, bro, I had close proximity with this nigga. He used to be one of us.
Okay, so you was down in the 8 for
yeah, I've been, bro. How we got? I got Atlanta friends, folk, because I got a friend who from Chicago, but he got roots in the A. He been in the A back and forth his whole life. So how we all got cool was, you know, he had been my friend from Chicago that's been in the A. One of his homies had smoked the motherfucker in Atlanta. And he ended up bringing that nigga. We had that nigga on the run with us for like a year, folks. Like we was helping that. It was like 2 years, folks. Folks was on the run, folks. For 2 years, he ended up getting bumped later on down the line in like Iowa or something. But we had that nigga on the run with us, folks. We was out. He was in Iraq, folks, on the run for a body. So when folks them came and brought that nigga to us, they came up here with a lot of Atlanta niggas, like 5, 6 Atlanta niggas. So I met all these niggas for the first time, bro. Like the nigga that shot me was one of the niggas that came before them. Like me and this nigga got real live. Like this was my homie, folks. Like, and some things happen where I say like you have things go on amongst the mob and it split the gang in two. So now you got niggas choosing folks side and folks side. You know what I'm saying? And I chose my side and niggas chose their side. You know what I'm saying? And he went on this side and he thought he felt like he needed to pick some motherfuckers off. So he was ready to tweak. And he got up with me, folks, and he got up with us and he tried to kill me.
Man. I'm gonna wrap this up, man. I just got one more question to ask you, man. Like, you know, through all of everything that's been going on, the banging, the loss, the success, the music, the traveling and everything. Like, is it worth it? Was it worth it, bro?
Yes. Yeah, all this shit, bro. I feel like, man, I can't picture my life any other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this life shit, folks. Like, I always tell people, like, even you and your platform, bro. Like, don't sleep on this shit. Like, this.
You know it, man.
But yeah, folks. Like, this life, folks. This shit, like, it. Especially when you get older, you know what I'm saying? And you able to chill, and this shit is the way you making money, folks. It's like you love that you can fall in love with this way. Yeah. Like, it's hard to work for somebody else and really be invested, folks. Like, you know, you do that type of shit. It's cool and all, bro. But I always indulge people to become their own boss in anything, bro. No matter what you selling or doing, folks. Like, this shit all worth it, folks. Like, and I know it came with a lot of pain. Like, it's a lot that this shit come with, bro. But at the end of the day, you gotta know, folks, that whatever you think come with this that you don't want to deal with, imagine when people, you don't gotta deal with shit where people can cost you money. Like, oh, nigga, you fired. You can't even voice your opinion without getting fired. You know what I'm saying? Man. These type of things give us the power again. You know what I'm saying? And even just people like me, bro, like, I got a lot of ways that I get money off this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get money off my likeness. I don't even call it YouTube. Cause I'm getting money off all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got Twitch money, YouTube money, my rap money, I got it all, man. I got interview money and everything. You know what I'm saying? My money longer, a lot of different ways. So this is why I'ma always have money, cause I get money off my likeness. I know what people like, and I know what they like about me, and I just use that to keep myself paid. You know what I'm saying? So you once you find your niche, bro, just stay to that, bro, and you can't lose, folks. You cannot lose in this shit, bro, because what's gonna happen is, like, unlike any other job, bro, you can get to a certain level and don't have to drop. Like, say, man, you think if Vlad TV and Adam want to say, we ain't dropping nothing else ever, I quit this shit. Them niggas gonna make money off all the content they done put out and gonna be making $500K a month off YouTube for the rest of their life, man. Catalog so big, so much shit, so many things they done put out. They don't have to drop nothing else, bro. Like, them videos they put out with millions and 100,000, they gonna get views. Somebody gonna press play every day for the rest of their life, gang. And that's the type of shit that's waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? You have a point where your grandkids and shit like that be, oh, grandpa had this when we was so shorty, and now they benefit off it, folks, because it's always gonna be there, man. Like, and you gonna get smart too, where you gonna turn Toontown into town to town. You gonna turn town to town, folks, to a whole. This shit gonna be a podcast, all type of shit in a couple years. You gonna figure out a way to maximize your shit, bro, and it's gonna turn into you being. You gonna be turned for the rest of your life, folks too. I told them this shit already.
Thanks to you, man. You blessed the platform, man. We gonna leave it at that and get up out of here. But, man, look, love, man, blessings to your success.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All growth and development all around you, man, because I see it in you, man. You a leader. Yep. You a father, man. And, man, you know, keep doing you.
Man, you too, bro. Blessings to you, folks. Yeah, you know that, man. It's all love, folks.
Shout me out, man.
This is, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, shout out to Town Podcast, man. You know, y'all tap in, man. We got new shit going on, new drops, all that, man. Town Podcast. Just take upon y'all rocking out with Town Podcast.